Okay, we live. We live, y'all. We is on air. Mm. Okay, we is live on air. I'm trying to get this shit together. All right, y'all. Hey, man, one thing for sure. Two things for certain, man. Y'all got to know. When y'all beefing, please get y'all money together, man. Please have y'all money together, man. Because, hey, it ain't fair when the rabbit got the gun. You know what I'm saying? It's not fair, man. So look, imagine imagine you wake up, whatever, you get the car, you go out to your studio, and your studio locked. You like, damn, person in here. This is what I'm leasing, you know? And your studio locked. So you go back, crash out, crash, crash out. All this is caught in 4K. But you figure like, hey, I own the building. It's my building. You know, with the person who building this is like, he's my business partner. Like, this is not going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Even though they do got footage, it's like it's not gonna go nowhere. I'm not expecting this footage to get into my op hands. You know what I'm saying? I'm not expecting this shit to even go past here. You get what I'm saying? So when you wake up or when you look up hours later and you say, damn, the footage of me crashing out is on my ops page and he's broadcasting it. Imagine imagine how your stomach dropped to your ass. That ain't a good feeling. That ain't a good feeling. So that's what I mean by when you go into war, man, certain people, like I said the other day, with the baby shooter and T Grizzly incident, man, other people don't give a fuck about no rules. About no rules. And they don't care about no motherfucking rules, man. Fuck some rules to them. You get what I'm saying? So motherfucker gotta know that when you stepping in the game. But this the Jim Jones incident, man. We about to jump into it.
If you want to stand out in 2026, you need tools that are going to help you sound original. Hey, it's Greg.
Jones motherfucking 50 incident, man.
Hey, producers. If 2025 was all about AI, and 2026 is all about human creativity.
These damn commercials.
I don't know how you show your face on the internet again. For some very dumb reason, Jim Jones decided he wanted to beef with 50 Cent. And now 50 Cent got Jim Jones in a checkmate, cornered at all angles. Let's do a brief recap of how it started, and then we'll get to the new updates, okay? So Jim Jones and his co-host doing a documentary about Diddy, and they were kind of in disapproval of this. 50 Cent got wind of it, got wind of them speaking on him. So 50 Cent decided that he was going to get in contact with the landlord for the building. And he got in contact with the landlord for the building. And the landlord apparently already had a beef with Jim Jones, so he was willing to sell 50 Cent the building and work with 50 Cent. Now, what came from that is a phone call where the landlord is breaking down all of Jim Jones' business, telling 50 Cent that Jim Jones owes back rent, that they're trying to evict Jim Jones. Jim Jones is squatting right now because he won't leave the building. Jim Jones has hit rock bottom today, but before today, 50 Cent had already been terrorizing Jim Jones, making his life miserable. So 50 Cent has a vendetta against Jim Jones as of lately because Jim Jones decided he was going to speak on 50 Cent and this Diddy documentary. Him and his co-host expressed they didn't feel like 50 Cent doing a documentary on Diddy was right. So 50 Cent decided, okay, yeah, I'm going to contact the landlord of the building you're filming that podcast in, and I'm going to try to own the building so you can't film that podcast anymore. So what happened is 50 Cent called the landlord, not even knowing the landlord and Jim Jones already beefing. He owes him a lot of money. So 50 get in contact with the landlord, and the landlord is telling 50 Cent all of Jim Jones' business already.
Want to rent it, and I said, okay, fine. Right? He's been saying this for since October. And he keeps trying to build it, but he won't sign the lease. He's like, I don't like these terms. I want 6 months of build. Bullshit. We also have but he's building now. It belongs to us. But he won't tell us how he's doing all these. So half of the content he's creating, if you want to buy that too, I'll sell you half the company. It's to nothing. But if it was out for you, I could throw that in as a sweetener. And so right now he owes, I'm going to say 80,000. If not 180,000.
It's actually through the landlord that 50 Cent found out that the building that Jim Jones is currently filming in has no heat. That they turned off the heat in an attempt to get Jim the building because Jim Jones is currently squatting trying to evict him. So 50 Cent has all this information. Jim Jones, for some reason, was still commenting on the internet, still trying to deny certain things, like still trying to pretend like him and the building, him and the landlord was all good and it was actually his building. Like after 50 Cent exposed like Jim Jones was squatting, he was being evicted, and that there's no heat. Jim Jones did a tour of the building where he was trying to prove that he's this boss and he has a multi-production studio coming and he's about to build a new section, a new in the building. The whole time, the building is trying to evict the large Jim Jones is doing evictions to work.
Since I'm starting the year off with your Explorer, are you not entertained? Since everybody want to put my business in the street, I'm gonna talk to you about my business. Right now I am in the second phase of construction.
Damn, Jimmy.
And we're not open to public. This is a raw space. I have not found out yet what I want to do exactly in this space, but in my mind, I was thinking of building a little more, but we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes.
It's the problem with hustle culture. Everybody want to actually do something. Jim Jones is building an entire business in a building that he's not even allowed to be in. Studio where you come, you do your podcast, you do your podcasting, you can come. I even seen like they got this joint on Peerspace right now. You could book this for $65 at minimum. I seen it. I said, oh, but he's doing this in a building where they're actively trying to evict him from. That's why it's stupid. All right, that's why it's dumb. Jim Jones was able to stay as long as he's been staying because Jim Jones, A, got some money. 2, is New York. Tenants got a lot of rights. So Jim Jones understands like certain laws and regulations to where he's been able to squat for as long as he's been able to squat. But they've been actively trying to evict him. Well, today 50 Cent announced that the eviction process has been somewhat successful, and now they're taking steps to have it enforced and get Jim Jones out the building. The eviction notice was actually posted at their door. And it was addressed to IFC Management, which is obviously Jim Jones' company. Now, Jim Jones was building like a content studio. So he had the IFC Management, right? Like for the studio name, Joseph Jones, obviously, right? It was posted at this particular address. Now, the studio order, it takes up multiple, right? Is I think at 789, 789, 791, like second floor. It's really, 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 really big, okay? But reading this, because this is my first time reading this, it looks like the landlord had more steps to take. So they alerted Jim Jones of a notice of default, meaning, he owes money.
Right.
That notice was sent January 15th. It expired January 22nd. Jim Jones never paid it. And then a 5-day notice of termination. They sent the 5 days notice of termination. They're claiming on February 10th, which expired on February 17th. It looks like Jim Jones some action, maybe another month of being able to use the studio as they go through the next phase, which is to get the sheriff out there, get the eviction order, and then get the sheriff out there to drag Jim Jones from out the building. Hopefully it don't go that far. Now, 50 Cent got access to, like some clips or videos of Jim Jones actually in the building. Now, we'll find out later how exactly 50 Cent was able to get access. Yes, he's in, connection to the landlord, but it's actually much deeper than that. But the video that 50 Cent posted of Jim Jones is really embarrassing. So it shows Jim Jones trying to break in certain rooms in the building because certain rooms have access to the heat. They turn the heat off. Jim Jones trying to access those rooms to turn the heat back on. And certain rooms is closed off and locked by the landlord. Jim Jones trying to break in those rooms as well. But this is just a all-around bad look.
Want to break into cybersecurity but don't have experience? The Google Cybersecurity Certificate uses real-world.
Okay.
We cut the lights off.
Hey, what is that? Deny this. Yeah. Hey, shout out to the video, man. Like when you have cameras, when you have security cameras, man, make sure security cameras always have audio, man. You win with the audio. Like that's a win. That's a plus. Always a plus, never a lose. Because you see hear everything as it's happening. So the camera, shout out to the camera guy. Audio is always a plus.
What's up? Yeah, I'm good.
Damn, that's the thing they asked me what's going on. That bitch said jacket hard as hell. That bitch said jacket hard as fuck.
The homie goes in the room and flickers the light back and forth, and he tells Jimmy, I hope y'all heard it. He tells Jim Jones, hey, yo, Jimmy, bro, you are Jim Jones. You are somebody who has access to a level of funding and money income that the regular person don't have. Why put yourself through this? Why not go out and do this the right way? Why not go out, get financing, go through a bank if you can't afford it, and get yourself a building and build this thing from ground up? Why are you in a building that you can't afford? Don't Jim owe like $180,000 on this building? Like
Crazy word.
2 months ago, he owed $180,000. It's probably more now. If you can't afford it, if you can't afford the building, leave. Submit yourself to this. It's
crazy word. Beat that bitch down. He beating that bitch down. Beat that bitch down.
What's up? What happened? Yeah, I'm good. No, it's mine. It's my property. All right?
There's no sound, but look at the absolute rage in Jim Jones right now, man. Jim Jones is steaming right now, bro. God, yo, I could feel the vibration of brokenness through the screen, bro.
I'll be mad too, shit.
He's doing all of this, by the way, to find a room where the landlord turned off the heat from, so he could go back and actually like turn the breaker back on.
Now I'm quite sure, man. Like Jim Jones not broke. He ain't broke. Whatever he's doing, he probably trying to cheat the system. But I'm quite sure he's not broke, man. So, like, this got him in a weird spot. Because it's making
or turn whatever back on to bring back heat to the building of Jim Jones that we just saw, like when he did the tour. When Jones was speaking, you could literally see his own breath, which tells you is below freezing in that building. Now, when Jim Jones and Mano and Fab and Davies do their podcast, they're all bundled up. Like the only person I've seen with maybe like some type of, I don't know, like sweater that's light is like Mano at times, but Mano is a husky dude. But they're all bundled up at all times. Jim Jones is walking away frustrated, man, mad as hell, telling people to come down. So apparently, like, he's instructing them to come down so they could brutalize the door some more. This is just sad, bro. Yo, Jim looked defeated right now. Look at him, bro. Braids disheveled, breathing heavy. Make no mistake about it, bro. Jim Jones is doing all of this because he want to flex for the gram. Right? He want to flex for the gram that he's doing something, that he got his own building. That's what this is all about, man. And he's putting people's livelihoods at risk. You know, there's a girl who do like a talk show on the IFC network, and she is renting out like the space on Peerspace as well. So she's making a little bit of income there and on her podcast. Now that's at risk because of this. But the bad news doesn't end there for Jim Jones, because apparently 50 Cent has somehow managed to get in cahoots with the owner. Now this is the dude, right, that's been chatty patting it up on Jim Jones. This is the owner who's been calling 50 Cent and feeding 50 Cent all the information about Jim Jones. Now he's clout hungry as a mug. Like, he is super clout hungry. So apparently though, that dude, him right there, apparently he gave 50 Cent ownership stake in the building. So 50 Cent says, Sam is my partner, I own the joint. So apparently he owns the building now. So 50 Cent owns the building now as well. Now you're gonna fix every door you kick, or I'm gonna kick.
Hey, this is the L. This is an L. I don't think 50 Cent lying. I think 50 Cent own this building. This is an L if he does. If he doesn't, this is an L, man. You can't. Ain't no way of coming out that this is a motherfucking L. 50 Cent don't be lying.
By Monday, you're destroying my property. Damn, bruh. This is sad, man. And it doesn't even end here, right? It doesn't end here with just the 50 and Jim Jones, because now Jim Jones have acquired a certain amount of enemies due to Mano and other people, because Jim don't really like cause too much beef on that podcast. Mano caused the majority of the beefs. Now it's that Jim Jones have inherited from his co-host. Now they is making fun of Jimmy. Academics took to his live stream to eviscerate Jim Jones, Mano, Dave East, and Fabulous.
You guys are 50 years old getting evicted. That's disgusting and sad. You guys have all had supposedly prosperous careers in whatever you've done. To get evicted at 50 years old is fucking pathetic. Fab, you rapped for 30 years. If you can't pay your rent, that's disgusting. Jim Jones, you gangbanged and did a whole bunch of bullshit for like 50 years. If you podcast boys, or as 50 calls y'all squatters, I'll the audience, y'all. Hey, YNs of the world. This, when you're 50, you should be keyed up, living a luxurious life with galore, kids that you're taking care of, and many things to show. Not being kicking down a door to get in to start gossiping.
I also want Jim Jones to know you can't joke your way out of this too, bruh. Because the first time Jim Jones got exposed for owing rent and being a squatter, they went on their podcast that episode and made hella cringe squatter jokes. But this time around, you can't joke your way out of this one, bruh. The jokes only hit if Jones discovered that he could get into big buildings and not pay rent, and the government and their weird laws will protect him. So Jim Jones, now at the time it appeared to be a joke. Now we know it's not a joke, because Jim Jones was literally squatting and got into a very expensive building to stop paying rent. Y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this, man? If you enjoyed this video and you want to watch another good video, click on this video right here somewhere on my screen to find out why I believe the death of this rapper that just passed away called Lil Papa, I believe his death is very suspicious, and I don't think they're telling us the truth about it. Click on this video right here to find out what I'm talking about. And if you enjoy my content, you get 3 hypes a week. Hypes are how you tell YouTube you want my video pushing the algorithm. So click on the hype button below this video and send me a hype to help me push my videos in the algorithm. I'm going to see you guys in this video right here.
Crazy work. Crazy work. Crazy work right there. Crazy work, man. Crazy work. I want to see what academics said. Let me see what academics said. Let me see what academics was talking about. Let me jump in there and see what academics talking about.
Hey, homeowners, selling your house can get pretty exhausting, right? We get it. Life happens, and you don't need more house.
So 23 hours from the time I'm doing this broadcast, this was recorded. I want to show you this here. 50 Cent posted this 15 hours ago. Why is that significant? Just a smidge over 7 hours after you're catching your L nobody knows about, or you think nobody knows about, the worst nigga in the world
get your shit
has your L documented,
man,
and is posting it on Instagram. You don't want to beef with that guy.
No,
you don't want to
beef with that guy. You don't.
7 hours after this was recorded, 50 already was on the gram embarrassing these losers.
Trolling.
So, let's watch the video in question of what happened.
These losers.
Let's watch. By the way, W surveillance camera. I love when surveillance cameras have audio. W.
Facts. I just said that. I love when they got audio.
Now, you know me, I'm gonna break this down like it's going out of style. Here's someone over the audio say, something, cut the lights off. As if these guys are already upset that their studio, and by the way, if you don't know, their studio is behind these walls. These two doors connect to a, studio space.
Right.
The lights have been cut off. Cut off. And now they show up. The doors and the locks have been changed. This is the video of what happens when you play with 50 and 50 gets your landlord to evict you.
Crazy work.
You heard Jim? Because he don't like that. He said, fuck is you talking about?
Crazy work.
Crazy work. He cut the lights off.
Jim, he cut the lights off. Oh no. Oh no. Oh
beat
no.
That bitch.
Oh no. Jim, Jimmy. Jim, what is this?
He booed that bitch.
Oh no. Yo, the memes about Jim
was gonna have a
missing leg day.
Man. Y'all should have known.
Yo, Jim, bro.
A field day.
The jokes write themselves.
Y'all should have known.
There's always
have a fucking
Jim Jones
field day.
Miss leg day. That's all you got to look.
Shit. You know, Act gonna have a fucking field day with this shit.
Look, it's a running joke. Literally, there's a running joke that Jim is built at the top, like he's doing P90X. He's on some TRT and some steroids, but then he got them noodle legs. Okay, he even did a video back in the day to respond to people who said, "Bro, how you so built up here, but you got noodle legs?" So he did a video clapping back at people for saying he misses leg day.
I was talking shit about my legs yet. If you don't know anything about genetics, you probably won't think about working out. So here's a little challenge for those who say I ain't got no legs. Anyone who's talking shit, do the same thing. Post it.
Got to do that.
So Jim is 50 years old, and
I can do that.
He's doing a leg day challenge because that's been a running thing. Okay, he's even posted other videos of him, getting the legs right. Okay, because people really mention that he skipped leg day. Now check this out. This is a video that came out, and this is why they said, "Yo, Jim, what's up?"
Let me get it. Let me get it.
Hey, I ain't the one to talk about motherfucker. That nigga got some fucking French fry legs, man. Them bitches little as hell, man. That nigga got twigs.
Let me get it.
Now, before Jim gets in his feelings and goes off on a Mano style rant against me, I want to point out that I don't think that Jim looks that ridiculous. Reminder. Jim Jones is 50 years old. The average human life goes to about like 70-something. He's almost there, okay? The point is, I do think Jim looks phenomenal for his age. I don't want to that's not where the joke lies for me. So I'm not saying Jim looks crazy. obviously Jim is even in way better shape than me at 50.
For
but
sure,
you know the internet, and that's
is
the problem
sweet.
with the senior citizens.
You
They
like,
act like they still don't know the internet. And those are the funniest people to joke at their expense, because everything everybody gets is like, you know, it's like an internet kind of like we don't need to explain it. They're like super bothered about, right? Again, I think Jim is in better shape than probably 90% of Americans, period, right? However, it's funny.
Okay.
You look a little built up here. His legs isn't as big.
I agree.
Who gives a fuck?
I agree.
He's bothered by it, just like how Mano is bothered by his age. And with these guys, as tough as they are, this is why we have so many people in prison. If you ever want them to crash out, point at their insecurities. Project hallways.
Tripping.
Everybody's ready with their, you know, like, yo, this is how Jim Jones. This is how they pull up to every studio session.
Full 4K. Sick. How you catch him in full 4K? Hey, make sure y'all actions. Shit happening every motherfucking day. Motherfucking reaction. See, now I don't know what's going on now. Now I don't want to work now. What the fuck? Daily reactions, man.
Yo, where the camera at? Where the mic? Yo.
Hey,
yo, it's cold in here. Yo, turn the space heat. Oh, they don't let you. Somebody light a blunt. Yo, we need some heat. Yo,
killed him.
Where the hell? Yo, so that's really what's going on. The landlord done cut the light.
Crazy, man.
But now the landlord done changed the locks. So Jim
is
channeling his inner certified gangster. And I like this for him.
It's like you don't want to beef with Act, man. Act he'll tear your ass apart, man.
You know, he's channeling his inner certified gangster, kicking in doors. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? That gangster shit. So what he decided to do is to kick the door in that the landlord has changed the locks on. Let's see if he's successful. He's been working out for decades.
Dang bullshit.
This is crazy.
He bullshit. I ain't gonna lie, he bullshit.
You know what my problem is with this? Jim, I got your back, brother. I fuck with Jim. Even though we had a little run-in and he was like, yo, the internet shit. I think he was talking about 6ix9ine. I'm not talking about your blood affiliations. I don't care about that. I'm just talking about you as a rapper. He's still gonna be mad though. It's okay. You know I have respect for Jim though. Because Jim, here's the thing.
I ain't gonna lie, Jimmy.
It's for y'all doing that podcast. Why are you the only nigga kicking the door in?
Jimmy Boo.
Where is Gio, dude? Mano, stop being Angela Yee's bitch for 2 seconds, and nigga. Yo, man, kick the door in, nigga. Yo, Mano, kick the door in. Chano, yo, where is Chano? Yo, Fab, put the headband on now. Now we need you to headband on. Fabulous, put the headband on, the arm sleeve. And Tracy McGrady used to wear the leg sleeve. Where y'all at?
Bro,
I don't like that the senior citizens only let Jim do the dirty work. Why isn't Chano there kicking the door in too? Why not?
Who get facts though?
Why is only Jim?
Who get facts though?
Huh?
But what he don't know is
they told me. I tried to do a little research on Mano. They were trying to say some stuff about his street reputation.
Hold on.
But I didn't get into that. I said that's whack 100 turn.
Like he's speaking facts. Like the nigga speaking facts, man. Like he's speaking facts. Why is Jim the only one there doing the dirty work? Like he's speaking facts, but it's some probably what he don't know. Jim probably the one who put the paperwork up, who did that, who talked to the man, who got him in there. You get what I'm saying? Then they probably came on the back end and dealt with him on that type of shit through the spaces. But like it's in Jim's name. Jim own all that shit. Like that's in Jim's name. Anything happen there, Jim will get arrested for it. Drug wise, anything like that, conspiracy wise, anything like that, Jim go get arrested for it. True enough. So it's like he's speaking the right thing, but it's just like you gotta have inside knowledge to know everything else. You get what I'm saying? To really just stand correct on this.
I see. I got what work? I don't want to hear the work. Don't give me the work. Don't give me the work. But they were like, nah, you know what I mean? Yeah, he did. Yeah, he got some work, but now there's some other stuff too. I'm like, what you mean other stuff? It's not Mano. He's like a slapper and he's like a robber. I'm like, what? It said Mano.
He like a.
If you look at his history, you can do. This is the perfect time to tap in. Lip service podcast, nigga. It's time to do it. Kickin doors in Brooklyn. Come kick this. Hey,
I ain't gonna lie, he crushing these boys, dog. And it's sad to say, but damn, dog, why is he talking so mad? They made Big Egg mad.
I get paid $2,500 care of my dad, and I didn't have to fill out a single form. Entire Care took care of everything. They checked my
ear.
They done made Big Egg mad. I can't lie.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Respectfully, because this is a Senior Citizen podcast. Have you seen your grandpa or grandfather? Just because, you know, they never know when Alzheimer's gonna kick in. So they got their medication for the week in like this little thing. That's it. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I'm pretty sure Jim Jones got like a little chart for his workout and his meds. Do y'all think Jim counted this as leg day? This is leg day right here. This is definitely leg day. What? This is leg day. Look at this.
You said about what? This is leg day. Definitely, this is leg day.
What? One more. Oh shit.
Oh,
now the tenants who actually pay their bills.
Tripping.
The tenants who pay their bills. Hey, what's going on?
Tripping. To a tenant who actually
keep in mind, the nigga who kicked them out owns the building. So the tenants who pay their bills are like, hey, are y'all okay down there? What's up? What up, blood? What up? What up, nigga? What up? What's the problem?
Man.
Hey, I'm just wondering why y'all are kicking a door in. Like, what's going on? What's going on?
Right.
What the fuck is... Hey, you know what, Ab? I loved your first freestyle. I need to hear your bars about this. Fab. If you don't rap about this, you're not real. Fab. Yeah, the last time you gave us a better freestyle, respectfully, than Uncle Murder did for the wrap-up. Give us some bars about this. This is how 2026 is started. Kicking indoors to the podcast spot. Holy. Yo, Fab, you got jokes for everything else, Fab. You know what the funny thing is? Fab probably in the group chat like, damn, these niggas broke. Like, oh shit. I thought they said all I had to do was show up. You know, Fab actually rich. Like, damn, these niggas broke. Oh shit. Yo, they're giving him updates like, yo, Fab, I think we kicked the door, but like, it only broke one hinge. This is a super door. It got 3 more. Yo, Fab is like, damn. You know what Fab is like? He looking at the group chat like, oh, word? Okay, all right. Holy shit, chat. Nah, we got to break this shit down. Hold on, run it back. So fuck they talking about.
He got the lights on. You're not supposed to, you heard Jim? He got the lights on.
See, now, one thing I like about Jim, though, Jim spins everything. So Jim is going to spin this and say, hey, we all know their podcast is really called the Senior Citizen Podcast, right? They try to call it Let's Rap About It. Trust me, they won't want to rap about this. Oh, you want to rap about this one?
Hell no.
Chano don't want to rap about this one. You want to rap about this one? You want to rap about this one? It's okay.
Homeowners. If you're thinking about selling your house, but the idea of putting it out there for everyone to see just
no, nigga ain't gonna rap about
I could spin this into YNs. He's teaching the YNs on how to kick in doors. I think, look, this is a good tutorial. The worst part of this video is right here, Chad. I'm gonna show you the worst part of the video. The worst part of the video is the guy who's walking with the diplomats. By the way, this is a fire jacket.
Yeah, that jacket is hard.
Please don't bring the diplomat brand into this level of brokenness and poverty. Okay? Please don't. But this jacket is fire. Okay? This jacket is fire.
No cap. That jacket is hard.
This is bad, chat. Holy.
That jacket is hard.
Let me in. Now, I'm one of them type of niggas that if you got me in the crew, don't bring me to the kick the door and thing. I'll be the planner. You know, I'll make sure everything goes good. You won't have to test if you skip leg day or not by doing some shit like that. I'll figure it out.
Right.
So I was thinking about it like this. I'm like, wait. Gotta be easier ways. Like, I mean, this is how you get people to call the cops on you. And even though it's your residence, if there's an order to evict you,
back with this,
you'll get arrested because it's technically breaking and entering.
They come back.
But then I thought about it. I said,
because he's
gotta be many ways to skin a cat. The landlord's probably rich. He's not here all the time. They just want to get in. Like Jim should just try to pick the lock or some shit like that. Right? But then I thought about it. I said, wait, act. And I'm talking to myself here. I'm like,
how the fuck will you pick a lock?
I said, did you forget what Kanye? The nigga, he scammed Kanye for $2 million and he couldn't make a fucking PDF. How the fuck you think he gonna pick a lock?
Right.
It made sense now.
It's stupid.
It made sense. Which I was even thinking, I'm like, where the fuck did the $2 million go? How can't you pay rent?
It's stupid.
How can't you pay rent?
It's stupid.
This is a good door. I got to figure out what door this is. Are these Timberlands? I can't see what type of shoes this is. Hey, let me tell you this, man. The moment I heard that Jim Jones finessed Kanye for $2 million and Kanye asked him to make a PDF and he told Kanye, I don't know how. Well, whoop-de-doo, right?
What's up? What happened?
Damn. Why are you so aggressive?
Yeah, I'm good.
Now, see right here? If I'm this woman, I go in and lock my door and I call the cops. This violent-looking thug, respectfully, is trying to force himself into another adjacent suite or whatever or loft, and now he's walking up to me. I'm good.
Crazy work.
No, it's mine.
So I guess he says no, it's mine, and I guess she's looking like, so why are you kicking the door in? It's now he does what every nigga does, right? It's like the nigga it's like the niggas on 63rd or the niggas in O Block. Nigga, this is our shit. Brother, you don't own O Block. We know the company who owns it. You're renting. Stop. Basically. It's like a nigga say, my block. You don't even own the house on the block. You're renting. Calm it down. Right. Relax.
I hate that shit.
He tells, nah, this is my property, right? Keep in mind, the whole building's owned by one person.
All right.
The white person's smart. One thing about white people, you got to give them credit, man. They know about self-survival. Angry Negro walking down, he got braids, and he's 55 years old and look like he might be off that stuff. I'm going to go back in here with my phone in hand, and I'm ready to call police. Okay, so she ducks back in. She got her phone in hand. I'm pretty sure she's recording. By the way, I just want to point out, this goddamn jacket looks fire. Hey, this jacket looks fire. Hey, Cameron. Cam, could somebody clip this? Cam, I need that jacket. Cam, yo, Cam owns Diplomats, right? Yo, Cam, this jacket is fire. Well, they probably all own it, I hope. Well, I don't know. Cam seems like the boss. Now, I will give Jim a little bit of credit. This first door wasn't going, okay? It's one of those, like, I was telling someone that, you know, I replaced one of my doors and it cost 20 grand, and they're like, how
damn, 20,000?
Yo, they got the shit that's like, it's fiberglass, is this, is that, which means it's basically kick proof. Like, you gotta literally knock a fucking, you gotta really, racks, you can't get through. That's basically what that usually means.
20,000 for
now, it looks like this door was whatever that is.
What the?
Well, it's probably just solid metal. It's probably just metal. Because this is like a, you know, industrial space. This is how industrial spaces look in New York City. Very narrow hallway.
A lot of money.
This reminds me of the place I used to record music in. That 6ix9ine's producer was at. Like, it's narrow hallways, and you go in here, there's a whole studio. So now he goes to the second door, and he's gonna try his kick in there.
He damn sure ain't missed leg day today.
Okay. One more time. Come on. There we go. Damn.
He damn sure ain't missed leg day
has
today.
kicked the door off the hinges. Jim, I'm with you. Fuck what these niggas saying. You ain't skipping no leg day. This door was just unpenetrable. This first one. This first door was unpenetrable, but he kicked the second one straight off the hinges.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
I ain't gonna lie. Jim gonna need some after that. Yo, Jim, I know a nice little spot you can go to. You know, all the yo, you're 50. You're definitely sore after that. You know what I mean? Like, yo, a nigga 50. Yo, the older you get, once you're in your 30s, shit you used to do. Like, I would go to the movie theaters when I was like 17, and like you see the little ropes, you just like fucking hop over it. Like, nigga, you're trying all the shit. You think you're Jackie Chan, my nigga. You jump off some shit, nigga, you feel no pain. Nigga, when you hit 30, my nigga, you go like this and you kind of grab your ankle a little bit, you kind of walk it off, but the next day you in pain, nigga. Straight up pain. And that's when you're in your 30s. Jim is 50.
You know
this type of shit right here, this nigga need an ice bath, he needs some massages, he needs some Bengay, this nigga needs some icy hot, and he needs at least he needs some Robitussin.
He need that. On the hurry up side.
Okay. Now, 50 also the company that says they did put a notice that Jim Jones was evicted. And the eviction notice actually says this. It's from IFC Management LLC to Joseph Jones. So it appears that this spot is completely in Jim Jones's name. Right?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
It's not even in the company that owns the podcast name. It's just Jim's name. So it says here he's evicted from two suites, which is suite 202 and 204. So that's kind of what it is. It's 202 and 204. So 202, I would imagine, is the first door, then 204 is the second door, gutted inside and combined both suites, right? Okay, great. And look like they have another spot on 32nd Street, and another spot. Like, look like it's kind of like, oh no, it's posted at this. I would imagine this is a spot though. Anyway, we'll keep reading. Lease agreement dated December 17th, 2025 between Sandy Sun, Han Dynasty Bronx, Three Sons Holding, Sengara LLC, and Joseph Jones, the tenant, concerning the premises at 780 133rd, whatever. 79. Okay, as depicted on the colored portions of the premises diagrammed to the attached lease. The tenant was served with a 15-day notice of default, dated January 5th, 2026, which expired on January 22nd, 2026. Okay, a 5-day notice of termination, dated February 10th, which also expired on February 17th. The tenant's tenancy at the premise has been terminated. That pursuant to the landlord's rights on the lease, blah, blah, blah. Whatever. The landlord has elected to re-enter and take possession of the premise and peaceably recover possessions of the premise. The tenant may make arrangements for the landlord to coordinate the retrieval of the tenant's properties, the premise.
Right.
That should tenant attempt to change his property or cause a party to do so without the landlord's express permission, the landlord reserves the right same as trespass and pursue all available remedies. They have a way how they could be reached, and they said this notice is intended and does not set forth all the rights.
That paperwork. That paperwork.
Today we're gonna be making beats. You guys.
It's that paperwork.
Unfortunately, for Geodude, Chano, or Mano, Jim Jones, and the rest of them, it appears that their legal remedies, or their legal options are kind of limited. And yet again, I will come in with another option. By the way, I did tell you guys before that I am offering a studio space free of charge to the Senior Citizen podcast. I just need a strong apology. And if they give me a strong apology, they could use my I'm not even using it. And I do pay every month. We can't get evicted, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like that's a little bit. So I have a podcast space. I think I used to let Troy Ave record out of it, but Troy Ave, I think he's on the West Coast now. It's there. Like, nobody records out of it. They take money from you every month. It's okay. We write it off. If the Senior Citizens just don't have enough bread to like pay for like a spot to record a podcast, but they want to do the yapping, y'all can use my spot. Really nice location, prime location. Trust me, that's why I've kept it. You guys can record free of charge, but I need an apology from each and every one of y'all, right? Including you, Fat. And you can use it free of charge. It's okay. All right, we could all be friends. But if that's not the case, I would implore Jim Jones to pay his bills, right? You got to pay your bills if you're going to be that guy to pop all this shit in this and third. And here's the thing. This does fall badly and look and reflect negatively on everybody associated with the podcast.
No fact.
You guys are 50 years old getting evicted. That's disgusting and sad. You guys have all had supposedly prosperous careers in whatever you've done. To get evicted at 50 years old is fucking pathetic.
That's fact.
Fab, you rapped for 30 years. If you can't pay your fucking rent, that's disgusting.
Yeah.
Jim Jones, you gangbanged and did a whole bunch of bullshit for like 50 years. If you can't pay your rent, that's disgusting. Mano, you done robbed the entire Brooklyn niggas and pulled out guns on them. If you didn't rob enough money to pay your fucking rent, that's disgusting. I'm sorry to tell y'all, man. Kicking indoors at 50 years old is just not the wave. And maybe I got to be the pussy civilian to kind of like, bring the youth that's watching y'all, because y'all previously said y'all were bodega boys, lobby boys, now podcast boys, or as 50 calls y'all, squatters. Y'all are trying to appeal to. Hey, YNs of the world, never be this. When you're 50, you should be kicked back, feet up, living a luxurious life with bitches galore, kids that you're taking care of, and many things to show. Not being kicking down a door to get in to start gossiping. That's just not the way to move. I'm sorry to tell y'all. Okay? So Geodude, okay? Get off Angela Yee's podcast. All she's talking about is pussy and menstrual cycles. Go get a job and actually pay the bill. Or remember that goddamn caravan you tried to like record a video to me in? How about you tell all of them you could be in the driver's seat, since you're the leader of the podcast, when it comes to vocally, and then maybe Jim could be in the other seat, and maybe Fab with his mink coat could be in the passenger seat, and have Davies for we can't afford the spot, we're in the car podcast. Let's not rap. Fuck, let's rap about it. I think it should be less cool about it. But if you don't, listen, I think this happens in New York, but it happens in Jersey. They create a special lane. And it says you got to have at least 3 people in the car to be able to drive in this lane. That lane is called the HOV lane. Yeah, I love Jay-Z. The Hove lane. Maybe I could say the Hove podcast. Y'all are carpooling like a motherfucker. All I'm trying to say, yo, I've never seen more of a joke of a podcast where they have to capitulate and they have to adhere to the bullying from Curtis 50 Cent Jackson.
50
the nigga, you know, people are trying to like, oh, Fifth, you got to respond on the mic. For what?
Playing, man. 50 not playing out here, man. 50 is annihilating shit.
You want to make up senseless rhymes? He wants to post your eviction notice.
Yeah.
You want to kind of like play around like, oh, yeah, we got you on this one, Curtis. Good job. You're kicking indoors. Your key no longer works.
Damn.
I think I like that, chat. The Hove Lane boys.
The Hove Lane.
So from the Bodega boys to the Lobby boys to the Pod boys
to the Hove
to now the
boys.
Hove Lane boys, because y'all can't afford a spot to record a podcast in.
Tripping.
Ain't that goddamn interesting?
Tripping. He tripping. Man.
Whoa. What's that? I just built a budgeting app in Base 44. Guys, Nina just...
Nigga tripping, man.
Mano, you were quick to jump out to respond to me. Well, if maybe you did that because of clout or whatever, there's somebody with infinite more clout, a bigger name that's been calling. He's not calling just one person out. Mano is a nigga in the group, and this is why I've looked at Mano very differently recently. Mano is a nigga in the group that he's supposed to be the tough guy till a real tough guy comes up. Mano's been acting for the longest that 50's not talking to him. 50 just talking to 50's only talking to Jim Jones. No, nigga. He's talking to all 4 y'all niggas. He's talking to all 4 y'all niggas. He's not talking to 1. He's not talking to 2. He ain't talking to 3. He ain't Birdman or 3 of y'all. He ain't talking to all 4 y'all. So Mano, I see you went on Vlad and you were like, yeah, you know, me and Fifth, we're kind of cool. We're just you know, he called us the Squatter Boys. We thought that was a good name, so we kept the name. You didn't think it was a good name. You had no option. He's bullying you. Let me give you the real behind this, Chano, Jim Jones. And again, I really have no problem with you guys, but I got to give y'all the real because y'all felt the need to try to give me the real about maybe my lack of knowledge on whatever y'all claim I was trying to say, even though it was a joke. Let me give y'all the real on it. This is how dirty 50 plays. 50 knows you niggas is broke as shit. So 50 is now enticed the goddamn owner of the property because you guys are lacking in rent. And here's like, you know, I'm gonna be also honest. I don't think y'all getting evicted. This is a self-termination, and if anybody knows New York City law, that's not how it works. New York City law, especially Mandami's in now, technically, this won't be trespass. You have a lease to be there, even if you haven't paid. Only a court could force them out. We have not seen a court order. This notice is sent by the landlord. So the way how it works, only a court could do it, and a court is always on the side of the tenant, especially in New York City. New York City has housing problems. They're not going to side with landlords. They'll figure out a way to keep the tenant there because they don't want to have a homelessness problem. So in reality, this notice is cool and cute. And yes, they probably will be able to bill Jim for kicking in his damages.
I'm sure they're
but
able to
is
do that.
Jim actually evicted? Actually, no. But let me get back to my point. My point is this, and this is how 50 is playing the game with y'all. And he's really bullying y'all because he knows y'all can't fuck with him. He's bullying y'all because he's enticing your landlord to do these things.
Yeah.
If the landlord really, like, none of this said we went to court. The nigga just said he sent you notices, you're ignoring it, and he's kicking you out. You know why he's doing that? Because 50, I'm telling you this is a fact. This is how 50 moves. He's encouraging the landlord that he wants the spot, or maybe he's promised or paid the landlord some money to say, hey, I want that location. If they aren't up to speed, get them out of there. I'll be the new tenant.
Yeah. I agree.
They don't want you to know.
I agree. That's what 50 on. 50 playing.
Did you know you might get a big cat?
We've seen how petty 50 gets.
Man, they think they can win. Hell no, not against 50.
Your landlord is bullying you on behalf of 50 Cent. All the tough talk y'all got, y'all ain't pulling up on the landlord. The landlord probably don't even come there. So y'all probably ain't going to see him. Y'all can't say nothing to 50 because 50 might buy your masters and probably just really put y'all back in poverty.
Man,
can't do nothing to 50. So essentially, y'all are just there. And the saddest part about all this is that these guys operated under this veil of we're gangsters, niggas don't play with us. But I get to realize they're saying
50 not gonna play.
Only non-gangsters play with us. Because if you're 50 Cent, you do what you want. You go to Jim Jones' Instagram, and instead of Jim Jones responding to it, Jim Jones recorded and posted a response because somebody must be advising him and say, hey, don't look mad. This is the internet. Act like you're embracing it, right? Remember when, 50 said they had no heat nigga. And whatever. He tried to lead it. It's like, yo, hey, I'm going to, I'm working now, right? He's trying to, own the joke.
Sometimes you got to take matters in your own hands. Everything is a learning experience in my life.
Okay, so he's like, hey, I'm gonna be doing things to da-da-da-da.
Plus a couple clients said they needed a green screen, so here we are, making a green screen.
So, okay, we need a green screen. I'm putting in the work, okay? Then we see another video, right? We see another video. He's essentially...
I need the brown pair for...
Okay. There's another video, maybe he deleted it, where he's like screwing stuff in, and he's basically showing that, hey, look.
All right. I was joking. Y'all thought I was playing games about this construction we building.
So, which, by the way, ironically, how the hell are we hearing that fucking infamous ding, that beep?
Right now.
He's trying to play into the joke, right? 50 calls them a squatter rather than answer like, oh, no, you're just promoting us, which is ironic. Why did Mano not? You see, Chad, I want to make this abundantly clear. Right. I don't have a problem with Jim Jones. Right. I actually, bro, we all grew up liking the Diplomats. Like, why the fuck would I have a problem with Jim Jones?
Right.
I don't have a problem with Mano. But I don't respect them for how, when they felt away, they feel they could deal with me, and then they not having the same energy with the nigga that got the big dog energy for them. To me, it tells me everything I needed to know about them. If Mano did the same treatment to me as he did to 50, I'd be like, yo, Mano that guy. But I realized Mano ain't on shit. Mano is like a pick and choose nigga. Like, Mano ain't like that. Respectfully. And what I mean by, like, of course, he's like a killer or whatever. What I'm saying is that he's like every one of us. Like, I'll tell you the truth. I'll pick and choose. Like, it's like boxing, right? Me boxing, I'm like, y'all knocked that nigga out in the first round. I'm taking that. Now, if they told me to box, I don't know. I like using Casanova for whatever reason. Me versus Casanova or Blueface, I'm good. You got it, gang. I'm picking and choosing. So I'll admit I pick and choose. I just want Mano to admit he picks and chooses.
Right.
Because he's getting a digital wedgie from 50 and he's quiet as fuck. And Jim Jones as well. Jim Jones had words to me at a YoungBoy concert about what perceivably either Whack 100 or 6ix9ine was saying about him and his gang online. Well, forget that. What do you have in terms of energy for 50 Cent with him evicting you and forcing you to kick the door down? That's it. That's my issue, okay? So just to let y'all know, and I hope you guys know, like, when I was talking about their podcast, I was actually like, I was kind of like happy that there's new I love when new podcasts are coming in. I just talked about Uncle Murda and Tony Ayo. I gave them a little criticism. I said, yo, maybe I need a third person to comment because y'all are good, but I don't know if y'all know how to structure the shit yet as an A-mic, right? So y'all might need a host or like a middle person, like it's a debate, right? I don't know if they've responded, but hopefully if they see it, they take it well. These little tough niggas over here, Geodude and Jim Jones, the P90X, and Fat was kind of cool about it because, you know what I mean? He's just kind of like always chill back. They're over here like extra tough. Except when 50 is bullying them and kicking them out. So my thing is, when are they going to get the same energy with 50? And I'm not going to let it go. Y'all niggas getting punked right now.
No, go lay your ass down. Go.
Mano, put the drill down. Put the miter saw down. Okay? When are you going to get at 50 like how he's getting at you?
Go lay your ass down.
And no, just to let you know, and people need to say to Mano, he's not only getting at Jim, he's getting at you, and Jim. Okay. So, okay. Yeah. So let's go to what Jim Jones has posted in response. Here we go. Now, before we even play it, he says, Kung Fu Jim is what they call him, LOL. I need you good movie to watch on this big screen. We got cable. Oh, here's the cope. Now you've seen me kicking a door. Let's not talk about the reason I'm kicking the door, which I can't pay my bills. Maybe I'm insolvent or I'm cheap or I'm just, I just don't handle my business. Let's change the topic to this shows my Kung Fu skills. What? Who's buying this? But okay, let's listen. Oh, wow, I missed that. Yo, did 50 turn this nigga into a Shaolin monk, bro? This nigga's doing like some Jet Li, like, what type of, like, memoirs of a geisha? Like, what type of Bruce Leroy shit is this? I'll give it a Jim. While he's getting bullied by 50 Cent, he's a good sport. Like, you can tell 50's not laughing with them. They're trying to laugh with him. They're trying to laugh with 50. 50's like stuffing them into lockers, and they're in the locker like, I don't think 50's laughing with y'all, okay? Okay. Now, 50 Cent has posted again. Yeah. Yo, 50 on these niggas' ass like back pockets. 50 says, yo, Sam is my partner. I own the joint. Now you're going to fix every door you kick, and I'm going to kick your ass, Jimmy. Yo, I'm done. Yo, Jim. You got to stop laughing. Yo, Jim, let me tell you this. When Jim was mad at me for something 6ix9ine or somebody, like whoever I posted, Jim was talking like he was the big. Yo, Jim said to me, niggas get hurt fucking with me. Jim, this not the energy you giving right now, Jim. Jim, I'm disappointed. Jim, I don't got a problem with you, but I'm going to hold you to exactly what you said to me face to face. You said niggas get hurt when they play with you. This nigga is he's not joking with you no more, Jim. He says, fix the door, he's going to kick your ass. There's no joking about that. Jim, you said niggas get hurt playing with you. Jim Jones, Jimmy, you told me to my face, niggas get hurt playing with you. 50 Cent has given you an ultimatum. You need to head to Home Depot. You need to get a door frame, a door jamb. You need to change the locks. You need to get a new door. And matter of fact, you might want to put like some love into it. And you need to get a goddamn a laser level. Make sure you get a level, and also get a goddamn drill and get to work. Jimmy, he's saying he's gonna whip your ass. Geodude, Mano, Chano, hey, oh, he's talking to you too. I know your name ain't mentioned. You think you got out of it? No, you're gonna have to hold the door jamb up while he drills it in. Yes, that's how it works. Oh yeah. So 50 has told the senior citizen, if y'all don't get the door installed, you're getting beat up. This is classic bullying. And this is why 50 is the greatest. Jim! Hey! Jim! Chano! 50 has said he's going to beat y'all up. I ain't say it. Says it right here. He posted your landlord. Yo, 50's the greatest. 50 is the fucking greatest, bro. Yo, let me tell you this. You know why we appreciate 50? You know why we appreciate 50? We appreciate 50 because sometimes niggas talk it, but he always delivers, right? So I want to give y'all like some realistic shit. And this is why I say, I know I'm petty, but 50 is a different level. Remember when me and Blueface was going into it? I really had somebody go look into his house thing, right? It was like 1 point, like, was it 2 million or whatever? And I was like, I really knew it was a dump. And it was about to be at auction. But I was really like, shit, that's just like, that's hip hop history, my nigga. Just like buying a nigga who's dissing you's house. Like, yo, that's crazy. And so there was a supposed auction, and then it was a weird thing with how the house was going through foreclosure, because they would submit something to the bank and the bank would put it, like, it was something weird. And honestly, like, bro, I didn't really dislike Blueface that much. The point what I'm trying to say is that, like, bro, if I'm impulsive, right? So I would have bought it right away. But after I realized it was going to drag on for months and maybe go to another year, bro, after that, I think me and Blueface, we ain't really squashed on it. But it was just kind of like, we're not beefing, right? Like, we're really not, we don't care that much, right? I just said, fuck it, right? I'll give you another instance. After I got popular from, I went to Rutgers University, I got popular. There was this one person who was at Rutgers University that used to be really friendly with me, came to all my parties. Like, I just remember throwing mad parties. She was always there. And shit, like, we give her free liquor. We're giving her free entertainment. She was kind of like known to us, so we would let her in for free, blah, blah. I used to be throwing parties. And, I just, I always thought I had a decent relationship with her. Obviously, after I graduated from Rutgers or whatever, things get a little bit, because I now start getting popular online. And one of the things that kind of like, and I'll be honest, it did affect me, was that the people who I used to be at college with, and we all used to be at the same cafeterias where, my last couple of years, I used to be jacking for swipes. I used to be friends with like the sophomores because they had mad swipes. Like, hey, you swipe us in, because I ain't had a meal plan. When they saw me like start succeeding online, some were like, oh, I know him. He's cool. Like, yo, that's act, like whatever. But some of them who I knew, they were like, wait, why y'all on his dick? Like, yo, what the fuck? And they would come, like, I started seeing like certain people who I was cool with, like, say really negative things about me, and I used to be really friends with them. It bothered me a bit. And there was one particular girl, I remembered her, and I said, yo, this bitch, she been going crazy. It was on Twitter, like, back then. And I remember I made sure, I forgot, like, one day I went down like a rabbit hole and I figured out everything about her. And I said, yo, I'm starting to get money now. And I said, yo, this bitch she lives somewhere near Atlantic City, like in like a 2-family house. And I said, I'm going to buy the fucking house and kick her out. I was so upset. I'm not going to lie to you. Like, and yes, we're all human. So because I was always nice to this girl. She would just hated me she would tweet out, like, there's this, there's this like flyer that says like I was stealing a laptop. I've never sold a laptop. But that was really because a long story, but we went into some like apartment trying to sell tickets for a party we were doing, and we walked in on somebody having sex, and they said, "How'd y'all get in there?" So they said we were trespassing. Whatever, fuck it. The point is this: it was someone who I knew from before I got popular that was just hate. Like they were the biggest hater of me, and we used to be friends. So I'm like, yo, I had it like saved in a browser thing. Yo, this is the milestone. You're gonna buy the house her and her family lives in, and you gotta evict her just to teach her a fucking lesson. As years passed and whatever, I'm gonna be honest with you, I kind of like lost interest in even doing that. And, you know, from time to time, I like try to Google her name. You know, I just don't have like 3 hours. I mean, I do have it, but there's no motivation in me to put 3 hours into finding every new thing about where she lives at now to fucking torture this bitch, right? So I've kind of let it go. And that's what, I only say that to say that's the difference between me and Fifth. Because I've been the person where I'm petty and I'm about to do some shit, but if I can't do it in the moment, over time, I kind of like, yo, all right, fuck it. It's like 2 years later. Like, who gives a fuck? I'm not even that mad anymore. Fifth is the only nigga I know that when you cross him, if it takes 1 year, 10 years, 20 years, 2 months, 3 months, 5 months, 2.5 years, he still delivers. He doesn't give a fuck. That's why I say this guy's the GOAT. Because have you been mad at somebody before and you're like, you know what, man? Yeah, this nigga is a hoe, but like, yo, bro, like, I forgot why we even got into it in the first place. You just kind of let it go, or you just don't have any more motivation. Fifth never fucking forgets. This guy's a psychopath, if you ask me. A classic psychopath. 50, who's not like, you know, he's doing really good. I'm pretty sure this guy is probably dealing with a lot of tenants that's problematic. I wouldn't be surprised if 50 gets with him and say, hey, oh, you know, there's many holding companies that probably own that building. Hey, I'll put in 500,000 or I'll put in $1 million. Just make me one of the co-owners of this building. And 50's whole goal is not to make money off real estate. It's to fuck with 4 niggas that's on a podcast that literally, if they just moved out and went to somewhere else, 50 can't affect him anymore. But he knows that they're pot committed, and he wants to get the win saying, I ran you out the building and I evicted you. Keep in mind, remember when it was brought up, they said Jim Jones owed like $200,000 in back rent. 50 the type of nigga to invest $1 million? What? Just to embarrass you over the $200,000 you owed. This nigga's undefeated. Anyway, so he says, Sam is my partner. So this is Sam. I own the joint. Now you're going to fix every door you kick, or I'm kicking your ass, Jimmy, by Monday. You're destroying my property. He posted this with Sam. And then, oh, there's more. Oh, shit. There's more footage? Shout out to the cameras in here. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. Oh, at least the first couple kicks, he's going, yeah, okay, Oh, they kicked mad doors open. What the fuck? Nah, this is crazy. How many doors did he kick open? Bang. So fuck you talking about? Oh, so it's 3 doors. Because you hear the conversation that leads to the other camera. He said he cut the lights off. So I guess the guy who said they cut the lights off is after they kicked the first door open. And he said, oh, he cut the lights off. So there's no lights in there. And there's 2 more doors. I guess there's separate studios, I guess? I don't know. So he's trying to kick the other door.
He cut the lights off.
He cut the lights off. Oh my
God. We back. Damn it. Yeah, they heard.
Oh, wow. Here's another video.
Right.
We have got to the point where literally anybody can build a fully working app without knowing how to code. This is
We're not supposed to be urgent. Huh? He cut the lights off.
Oh, wow.
Hey.
What's up? What happened? Yeah, I'm good. Yo, it's mine. It's my property.
Oh, wow.
All right?
Damn, they got every angle. Now, again, just being honest here, legally, this will not be considered breaking and entering. If there was a court order that barred him from the premise, that said he had no legal obligation or reason to be there,
right,
it would be considered trespassing, okay? It would be considered trespassing. Just to let you know, this is some legal rules here. If you've established residence, and this is in most states or cities,
correct,
you don't even need a lease. So if you've been at a place, mostly in most places or most states, for more than 30 days, you've established residence. I don't know if you guys know that. So, you know, I used to, you know, invite chicks over and you let them stay for a while. Then after they've stayed consecutively 30 days, when they start acting up, you call the cops. If they tell the cops, I've been here for 2 months, the cop could no longer remove them at your request. The cop will then will tell you you need to go to the courts. Why? She's established residence. If you're still going to be at the property, right? Now, the interesting part about all of this is that 50 has said Jim Jones had paid the bill. Remember, like, there was an issue that they didn't pay rent?
Right.
50 Cent Jim Jones rent. There was this idea that, look, remember
want to rent it. And I said, okay, fine. Right? He's been saying this for since October. And he keeps trying to build it, but he won't sign
That's Sam talking to 50.
lease. He's like, I don't like these terms. I want 6 months of build out and ridiculous bullshit. We also have a partnership agreement where half of what he's building now, his media, belongs to us. But he won't tell us how much he's making and doing all these things. So half of the content he's creating, if you want to buy that too, I'll sell you half the company. He's not.
Now, interesting. It says half the content he's created. If you want to buy that too, I'll sell you the company. Now, that's interesting because if you're the just landlord, how could you have ownership of their company?
Correct.
That's like the interesting part of it all, right?
After helping over 700 people land stocks all over the world, I've noticed a pattern. There's one thing that gets them picked while
business. He's like insane. To me, it's worth very little to nothing. But if it works out for you, I just throw that in. Okay, so
now this is why you shouldn't fuck with 50. Now, in hindsight, I'm realizing this conversation, 50 went in as a big dog. Hey, I see like you own some of these properties. Yo, I kind of want to be an investor. Who's not going to take on another investor that has a name like 50 Cent that could probably do a lot, right? They're like, hey, you know, and he probably tells them the truth. Like, hey, listen, you know, these guys, they're bums. Like, I want to get them out of here. And I want this to be like a premier whatever type of space. 50's probably, you know, doing his thing too. Like kind of gassing it up. And they're like, all right, bet, we want you to be a part of it. And 50's like, all right, how much money will we need? So they probably tell 50 a price. And you know, while trying to convince 50 that it's worth that or he should pay that to become a part owner, they're like throwing in things. Hey, not only will kick these bum ass niggas out, like we kind of own their shit. So like I'll sell you half their company, that's like diabolical. If at this point, and this was months ago, so this was posted like back in like December. If I was Jim Jones back then, I would have just left. Well, I think they did leave 50 alone. No, actually, they dissed them on a freestyle, and they were like, "Oh, 50, are you gonna rap back?" Yeah, all right, nigga, I'm not rapping back, nigga. You're homeless now, nigga. You're homeless.
What I'm saying is he signed a lease with me. Right now he owes. I'm gonna say it in a short way, at least 80,000, if not 180,000. The monthly rent on the old lease, not this one.
Okay. All right. So yeah. So that happened, but like it supposedly was paid because 50 came out. Like to me, they paid their rent. You know? Right. Let me see if I can find that one. Yeah, he said they paid their rent.
I remember that.
It was obviously like months ago. Okay, here we go. So 50 Cent claims Jim Jones sent in $200,000, which I'm impressed. I didn't know Jim Jones had $200K after accusing the podcast crew of being squatters and owing $250,000 in back rent. So 50 posted, so Jim wired the $200K over. Okay, cool. He may turn out to be a good tenant after all. Sam, and he keeps saying that name, so we know he's not bluffing. That's one thing I like about 50. He's not bluffing. No. Samuel, if you need me to make them pay, just give me a ring. I'm right here. Okay? So 50 supposedly made them pay. Now, let me tell you this, and this is why, like, you know, I keep saying you don't fuck with a mogul like 50.
You don't.
Y'all made a corny diss song. He forced you to pay damn near $250,000. Who's winning now? Y'all tell me, because yeah, there's a bunch of people who like they're trying to like, oh, 50, you gotta rap. Who's winning? They make a corny diss song. 50 is forcing them to pay $250,000, and they still get their heat turn off, light turn off, and they got to kick the door in. Who won?
50.
Who won?
50.
Who won? That's the exact thing I'm talking about. So, we just posted, or I just posted right now as I was talking. Jim Jones has responded again on a story. He says, "Give me a second. I'm trying to figure out what I need to promo while I got the spotlight again. Got it. IFC news coming soon." Yo, salute to Jim. His, ability to act as if nothing's going on while the whole business is on fire is like really dope. Well, let me figure out how to pay your bills. Okay? I think Jim's strategy though is to kind of like piss 50 off, because again, 50, that's what I'm saying, 50 is still a mogul, bro. Like 50's not like some, sometimes we forget him in the conversation of the former P. Diddy's and the Jay-Z's and the Dr. Dre's in terms of wealth and opulence. But 50 been doing his thing in film. 50's always been financially savvy. He's had many business ventures. 50's not a nigga that's playing with $10 million. He's not playing with 20. 50 is playing with hundreds of millions of dollars, right? Now, I don't think he's a billionaire, no disrespect, but he's playing with hundreds of millions of dollars. So to fuck off one or two or three just to get a point across and keep that image and aura of I'm 50, I annihilate everyone, I think he'll do it. We've seen him do it for much more. Like, he literally went, into bankruptcy when he did the thing with Rick Ross where he bought a video and commentated her getting fucked on an ashy leather couch by some nigga in some Timberland boots and some jeans, right? And he got sued for it. There was a $7 million judgment, and he didn't want to pay that. And then he, there was a Tyson mansion and something like that, and he kind of reconsolidated and reconsolidated. I'm sorry, and through bankruptcy, I think he's back up. Like, I definitely think 50 is back to 100+ million. We've seen G-Unit Studios, G-Unit Film, Shreveport. They made a $124 million commitment to do a entertainment complex that's going to be primarily a lot about movies and stuff like that. So 50's showing that, and by the way, we haven't heard of somebody who's financially backing him. So we think that this is mostly 50 leveraging his own assets, or this is coming from Fifth, right? Right. So again, like we're talking about Mano, like it's Mano, my nigga. Like, yo, Mano's never been successful in nothing. I don't even think he was a successful robber. He went to jail, right? Like, he's never been really successful in nothing. Fabulous, like, yo, Fab is only, like, but, like, do you think it's reason why Fab only shows up and barely says nothing and just, like, giggles here and there and, like, damn, or whatever he says? He's not, like, he doesn't need this to be his moneymaker, right? So it's really Jim and Chano. They need this to make some money for them. Like, they got nothing going on, right? Like, yeah, Jim is, like, freestyling left and right, but it's like, bro, is this shit really going anywhere? Like, remember when he was talking about all this shit, like, oh, Nas is irrelevant? Like, I think he dropped an album, like, 25 people bought it. Like, we don't know what happened, bro.
Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Jackie Jovic.
And I'm Dan Jovic.
Act need the award. Act need the award. This motherfucker is cooking their boots like biggest hater of all. I ain't gonna say hater, but Act need an award, man. He will 50 Cent already doing it, fucking up a nigga career. But with the help of Act, you're cooked. You're done. You're finito.
Yesterday, a deal was reached. Today, we're getting a full understanding of LED's $50 million backing of G-Unit Film and Television in Shreveport.
NBC6's Maya Alicia spoke with the head of Louisiana Economic Development to get specifics and joins us now with tonight's top story. Maya?
Jackie and Dan, G-Unit says they will be investing $124 million in the project. Curtis 50 Cent Jackson has agreed to upgrade 2 sites, the former Millennium Studios and Stage Works, while agreeing to build a new dome venue. The state has strict guidelines he has to follow.
Attention homeowners, I want to buy your house right now, as is, no matter what condition it's in. And not only do I want to purchase your property, but I want to provide a direct buyout, and I want to help you finalize that sale on your preferred timeline. On top of that, we can help facilitate the process by handling your transition costs, including more.
Reputationally, from a business perspective, his investment in Shreveport says an immense amount about his confidence in Shreveport.
Okay, so he's making a significant investment there, and congratulations to 50. I think that's incredibly dope. All right, perfect. Anything else? We're trying to, even though that was a really good first. I did drag that a little bit, right? Who's this? Okay, so he's also posting some of the stream. Yo, 50 is really smart, man. He posted this like 2 days ago. He said, "Good morning. Let your enemies become motivation. Make them watch your success till they snap. Then get the fuck out the way before they crash out." Is that the goal with like Jim Jones in them? Like, he's obviously, I think, 50's winning, right? He's absolutely winning. What's this? And he's winning. He's been posting about Shine recently, but that's getting that Diddy. Yo, the thing with 50, what I also like about him, he could beef with 10 people at the same time. Like, he's like multi-beefing. Like, most people like sink their teeth into one thing and that's it, right? Okay. He's beefing with Ja Rule here. He's beefing with, Diddy over there. He's beefing with T.I. And he's beefing with Maine. Yo, 50 really is like giving everybody to work. He gave T.I. to work. Everybody. He gave Diddy to work. Shit. He's been giving who else? Ja Rule and them to work. Even though I still think Ja came out pretty good in that situation, but 50 wasn't on the plate, so 50 just gets to like really have a good time. And now he's back giving, the 14-year citizens the work again. Like, this is 50 is 1v4 and like in Fortnite, like he's solo squatting. Like, real talk. Holy. All right. Let's go to Jim Jones' page to see if he has posted anything else. And then we'll kind of move on. We're going to check all their pages. What's this?
And the people want to know who is that girl in the red.
Okay. Wait. I can't tell if they got the lights back on. I mean, we see lights, but I can't tell if they imported lights or the lights are back on. And then he posted this. Okay, so that's all that Jim posted. What about Mano? Yo, Mano, one of them niggas, he come in a crew, but he act like, yo, they ain't talking to me. I haven't seen Mano put his glasses down like this when addressing Fifth yet. Let's hear what he's saying.
Forgetting the value of a celebrity. Celebrities is not what they used to be.
Yo, Mano, Chano, you need to pawn these chains, man. I don't know if it's Mosinite or whatever, but pawn them, get the rent back on, get the rent back current, get the lights back on, brother. Like, kicking indoors is not the wave, man. Y'all niggas was arguing with me about fashion. I'm not kicking indoors to no place. I haven't been to my headquarters in like 2 months, but I'm not kicking indoors there. When I walk up in there, they're saying, here's the guy who pays like multiple six figures. It's not that smart, by the way, but I write it off. Multiple six figures for a podcast spot and studio space. He just never comes to. Whatever, fuck it. You know what I mean? It's okay. Right? They're not saying, here's the guy who's kicking the door down, okay? Yeah. So, Mano, cut this bedazzled bullshit out. And, my nigga, if you need to go be a panhandler on the subway system or whatever, y'all need to sell them Mosinite chain. Do whatever y'all got to do, man. You know, the little caravan you was in. Get that sold too. Y'all got to pay that rent. You got to pay that rent, brother. I don't care what you got going on. You got to pay this motherfucking rent. Okay, so he got nothing to say about that.
There's the front and then there's the back. Yeah. Are they in two?
Oh, see? That's the problem. Chano, he probably signed some deal with some company that's financing the podcast, and before using the money to pay the rent, right? It's probably the doctor trying to buy beers. Chano, you're 50, brother. It's dentures time. It's not beers. It's dentures. It's dentures. Like, let's keep it a bean. You're 50. There's no way you're 53 thinking about having $1 million smile. What are you trying to get, nigga? A fucking cougar? Like, it's okay, brother. It's okay. If you got crooked teeth like Fab, if you got whatever going on, it's okay. A little gap, a little discoloration. You could get whitening products. It only costs like a couple $100. You trying to get like some celebrity veneers? No, motherfucker. The Shrek from Donkey from Shrek, you know what I mean, veneers thing that they're charging y'all 40, 50,000 for is not in your budget. Y'all are getting evicted. I'm sorry to say. No veneers. Cancel the appointment. Matter of fact, I'm hitting up your doctor. No, he cannot afford it. He's not financing teeth. He needs to pay his rent. No. Mr. Smile Makeover, he's not doing it. We're going to get these guys financially back on track. They're not paying for fake teeth. They're going to pay their rent. Okay? Enough is enough. Chano, enough is enough. Enough is fucking enough. You niggas can't pay rent. You're buying fake teeth. We're not doing it. Somebody got to get these guys back in order. 50's threatening to beat y'all up if y'all don't pay the rent. I just want to be our financial advisor. Let me be the brains. Y'all be the muscle and the crash out. No fake teeth, Chano. Your little chiclets in your mouth will do. You can eat all the chopped cheese with that. You don't need a full set of fucking porcelain veneers to do a fucking podcast. You're relating to YNs. Okay? This man owes $200K in rent. He's trying to cop a new smile. What? What? Yo, Fifth. Hey, knowing Fifth, I would even post this goddamn doctor. Fifth might pay the doctor to have your teeth engraved with G-Unit, nigga. That's how 50 is, bro. Yo, respectfully. Do not do this. Don't do it. Don't do it. Now, let me look at the other guys. Wait, so he hasn't. Yeah, this is that look when y'all trying to figure out money problems. You got it? Nah. You got it? Nah. Yo, you gonna put it on? You gonna put on this like 3.5 right here? I don't know. Weed talk. That's the thing. Let's just go smoke, yo. Fuck it. You got a bottle? Yeah. Yeah, this is the look right here. when y'all niggas got money problems. That's what happens. This a look right here when your banker stop answering the calls. This a look right here when you get an eviction notice. Keep it a bean with y'all niggas, man. And don't get mad at me. I didn't know about this shit because I ain't got problems with y'all. 50 is telling the whole world that y'all can't pay y'all bills. You're insolvent.
50 telling the whole world on these niggas, man.
This is the fit of a couple niggas who need a job.
Because
so you call your baby moms, yo.
Okay, even though 50,
yo, that tax refund ain't come in yet. Yo, what is?
Hey, even though 50 is putting these niggas on the display and wrecking them, smacking them in the face, smacking them in the back of the head like little dogging them, it don't make it no better. You doing the same thing. You know how your community is. Come on, man, you torching them.
They say you were supposed to get though. Yo, you ain't claim my bro. Yo, I'm fucked. Yo, send me some bread, bro. Like, yo, you claimed our kid is that you're dependent. Yo, bro. Yo, send me my bread before I really crash out. I don't give a fuck about you and your new nigga. Yo, send me some bread before I crash out, bro. Yo, you claimed the kid. I told you it's my turn. It's my turn now to claim the kid. You claimed the kid. Yo, bro. Send me some bread. Yo, you know what? Yo, I'm gonna hang up. I'm gonna send you my. I want to try word to my mother. Show. Yo, all right, man. That's that conversation. Right here. Wouldn't it be a fucking ironic story that the senior citizens spent their whole advance on clothing? They spent their whole advance on clothing, they forgot about the rent. You know, I know the senior citizens, they're hilarious. And I know y'all love to talk shit, but I'm open with my shit. Spotify, I think I won't tell y'all the amount of money, but it was millions. So I get my pay because we opted, they brought me to like their little in-house, like, oh, this is our production company. Yo, first of all, I deal with rappers. Rappers love to smoke weed. They're late mad times. I remember when I interviewed Bobby Shmurda, I think it was 7 hours late, nigga. We just hung out there kicking it. A production company, they're billing by the hour. They don't want to deal with that. So I said, yo, give me my rate and give me the production budget. I'll get the place. I already had a studio. So I said, all right, cool. I'm going to just subsidize whatever. Here's the point. They gave a few million per year just for production, right? I moved most of my employees that I paid directly just from the academics brand. I moved them on to that payroll. So y'all are now getting paid by Spotify. And then all my rent for all of, I'm teaching y'all business savvy things and y'all niggas is 50, but I'll teach y'all. All the rent for my headquarters, I itemized it for 3 years, which was the length of the contract, if there was an option. And I marked all that off already, as that's where Spotify got paid for.
Right.
So technically, Spotify paid for my deal. We got a deal in, was it 21? So 21 to 24, they didn't last until then. That's how we treated it in terms of how we, whatever. Hey, I'm just giving these old ass niggas a little bit of tip. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm teaching them some business. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's a reason why, like, it don't matter if I go to my spot. Y'all niggas is copping too much denim tears, too much chrome hearts. Y'all are 50. Cop some prune juice and call it a day. Okay? The first thing when y'all get a production budget, how the fuck are y'all constructing something in a place you don't own if the bills for the place don't exist? Let me say this. I've put some work into a studio, like the main off-the-record studio. I want to tell you how much price was. They overcharged me for it. I spent a pretty penny on it. Let's say I get evicted now from the studio, and I don't own it, I'll be honest. But I rent, and I'm never late on rent. Comes out of a bank account. Like, how could you be late? Anyway, that means if they commandeer the space, at some point they would destroy or gut that studio. That studio cost me, like the main off the record thing, when I first built it, was over $100,000. So it's not smart to build in a place that you can't pay the rent. So when you're thinking about itemizing things when it comes to a podcast, and I'm not talking to these guys, like they look like, they're too gangster to really, care about like, numbers. Let me just say it for the rest of the people here. Your first bill should be, we're paying for the place that we're filming in. That's the number one thing.
That's the number one.
Now, remember, you have talent budget and then you have production budget, okay? So talent budget is going to be, hey, he needs this amount to do an episode. That's his talent fee. Then you have production fee. How much does it cost to build it or to make it? Now, some people might hire a production company. Now, the production company, whatever they get hired for, they're going to put in a fee for where they're going to shoot at, this and third. But most people these days, they love being independent. I love podcasting because I'm independent with everything, okay? Everything comes through me. I'm the bank. So the first order of business, and I've said this even to my employees, I'd rather fire y'all than actually, not be able to pay my rent.
Facts.
It's a non-negotiable cost.
Facts.
It's a non-negotiable cost for me to pay for the place that I could do things at. Because if I hire you and there's not a place for us to do shit,
it's a wrap.
What's the point? So that's the first cost. The first order of business is, where are we filming? Rent needs to be paid. It's the first order of a production budget. Whether you're renting, whether it's money that you're going to, maybe it's a different location, or y'all got to travel and it's going to be a spot location. Hey, we're going to Airbnb this house and we're going to do a cooking show here. That is non-negotiable. If you don't have a place, you can't work.
No, facts.
Second of all, it's going to be equipment. Are you going to lease it every time? Will you own it?
Got to.
If you lease it, you don't have to worry about maintenance. And third, if you own it, equipment goes bad, equipment breaks, equipment malfunctions, equipment gets old, whatever, you have to deal with that.
Got to.
So you first go where the place is. Way how I look at it, and by the way, I'm just giving business advice for free at this point. Way how I look at it is that even when I own it, Adam paid $5 million for his warehouse. Smart. Number one is real estate. So he's done paying the mortgage. But
Whoa. What's that? I just built a budgeting app in Base 44. Guys.
He doesn't have to, you save time and resources and even, employment costs in having people having to move to location or, worrying about, other people use the space, so I got to put this stuff away or take it out. It's just yours. You could leave it there. So you first think about the place. You then think about the equipment. We know what type of business we're in. Signet, right? Is it secure? Do you need if you're going to put a couple $100,000 into building something, you don't want to just leave it there. Like, I'm always surprised when I hear these producers say, yeah, they broke into our shit and robbed all of our equipment. Why the fuck would you just get a place with $500,000 of equipment and just leave it there?
Right, that's stupid.
And then go on Instagram Live every time you're there saying, hey, I'm using the $500,000 of equipment, and then you leave and don't come back for like 3 weekends and then be like, oh, y'all broke in? So you need a little bit of security, whether it's a doorman, whether it's, just people kind of watching out, maybe in a building where there's whatever it is.
Facts, you need.
Okay. You need a budget for shit breaking. One of our computers at my studio broke. Okay. Actually, the computer's here. I used to work on computers. So I said, yo, I built my studio. Like, I build everything by hand, or I could. I don't have the amount of time. So I said, now that it's a money thing, they were going to bring it to some place. I said, no, bring it here. I worked on computers for a living before. Let me see if I could figure it out, because also I like my equipment and everything a certain way.
Hey.
So you got to have some money for some maintenance, whatever. Lights might go bad. This stopped working, whatever the case is. I'm just thinking production budget-wise, right?
Right.
Okay. You need computers. You need cameras, memory cards, mics. You need hard drives. You need obvious internet networking. You might need some, cloud storage, all that's going to still fall under production. It's all about how you make the content. Make sure bandwidth's up to speed. If you're going to be streaming, make sure this is going to happen. That's going to happen. Hey, do you need to have faxes, printers, whatever? Like, you got to make sure all that's happening. Then you even get into, okay, this is still part of production now. See, talent fee is easy. How much do you need? Well, I'm the only talent when I'm doing my shit. So I don't have to think about talent budget because anything that don't get spent on production is mine, right? I'm not paying 30 niggas to sit on the couch. It's not happening. So after that, once we've done that part of production, that's non-negotiable. Non-negotiable. You can't have a building without equipment.
Thanks.
You can't have an equipment that's unsafe. You can't have equipment that you can't repair. You can't have equipment that you don't upgrade. Those are non-negotiable. Then you have these other things. Okay, so say, I don't know, back in the day, Finesse 2 times, before me and him got cool, he was like, hey, I'll do an interview with y'all, but I want y'all to pay for my flight. Maybe you have that's part of the production budget. Hey, we could fly people in. We could get them a hotel. We could do this. Oh, yeah, I flew Brittany Renner in. I flew Brittany Renner in, had her with the hotel. Yeah, I had her with a hotel. Who else did I fly in? That's production. That goes under production budget. That's not mandatory. Because hopefully you're doing a podcast, you might not need guests. Or you might tell a person, hey, listen, we just don't have budget to fly you in. We'll give you free promo, we just can't fly you in. Right? So those are optional. But, I'm just going over this to show you that a grown-ass bunch of men who could throw up every gang sign in history and they talk about all this dumb shit we don't care about. They're 55 years old, acting like they're like 13. They don't know the very basics of what this industry should be built on. If you're going to have a fucking podcast, the two main things that needs to be paid, actually, if it's a startup podcast, fuck y'all budget in terms of paying hosts, but maybe they're not doing that well financially. I know Fab should be. The first thing you need to do is pay the spot you're in. When someone signs an artist, the majority of the fees that they or the money that they end up wanting to recoup later is studio costs, and if it's an artist that came from the hood, living costs. Hey, we're gonna have you in this Airbnb or whatever. That's a lot of where the costs get racked up from. Places to stay. It's non-negotiable. You can't have someone homeless doing a podcast or making music. Non-negotiable. Like, these niggas is posting fits like it's going out the wazoo, throwing up signs like, yo, brother, stop wasting money on Just for Men. Just pay your bills. Cut it out. Pay your bills.
After helping over 700 people land talks all over the world, I've noticed a pattern. There's one thing that gets them picked while...
Like, pay your bills. Like, no more black trucks, man. Get in the Honda Civic like J. Cole. Pay your bills. That's it. All right. I think I'm done with the teenage citizens, okay? This guy getting facials, all type of stuff. No, pay your bills. This guy's at the spa. He's getting teeth. No, pay your rent. What are you doing? This guy's everywhere but the goddamn post office mailing a check. He's at the Cartier store buying glasses. He's getting new fake teeth. He's getting like this fucking facial here. We don't know what this is, but he won't pay the rent. Jesus Christ. Angela Yee, could you lend these niggas some money? I know you got to be doing good, right? You were on the Breakfast Club for a long time. Okay. All right.
He tripping, man.
I think I'm done giving BTA. But I don't think I went the craziest. 50 went crazy, bro. And also, here's the thing. I see y'all in new fits because I don't know if maybe, I kind of told them about the YN dressing. Now I see they got the Givenchy. Okay. Color matching. Okay. Hey, that's part of production budget as well, if you don't know. Production budget, let me tell you, when I worked at Everyday Struggle, you know what they didn't do? Let me just give these nimwits a little bit. They didn't say, instead of paying the rent for the building we're going to record in, let's give academics $1 million in clothing budget. No. These are lesser priorities. Having a barber on standby. Having a barber there at the fucking production, set. Having makeup. Having a stylist. Complex used to tell us, nigga, just wear some shit. Really? But higher production, you want a stylist, you want a barber, you want all these people, all after you've paid your fucking rent.
Facts.
If you can't pay your rent, you shouldn't have a stylist with the goofy red glasses. You shouldn't be looking for fake teeth. You shouldn't. This is where the podcast should go down from now on. All four of y'all in here.
Yo, look.
Yo, look. It is the Senior Citizen, the Hove Lane podcast. Yo, Davies, you good in the back? Yo, my bad we got you sitting on the... my bad I got you sitting on the child seat back there. It's just that, my baby mama, like, she be using the car sometimes. My bad, bro. You good? I know you like 6'10". My bad, bro. Yo, Jim, you straight, gang? Yo, Jim, why you hanging out the window like you Pac? Yo, come on, yo, let's focus. Yo, Fab, chill, man. Like, yo, come on. Like, yo.
Hey.
Yo, you on your street fam shit, Fab? Yo, we don't got 4 mics no more. We got 1 mic. That's it. It's 1 mic like Nas. At that point, Jim gonna be mad. Nigga, what you talking about Nas, nigga? I made Nas relevant. Oh, yeah, my bad, Jim. You made Nas relevant. Yeah. Nas is approaching being a billionaire. You made him relevant.
Man.
Spending barbecue on is called 12 a.m. Run.
Nas, Hennessy, Nas, face of casino bids. Nas, all smart shit, great investment, one of the best rappers ever. You look at it, it says, Nas, I want to make sure y'all can see it. This is why hip-hop is a joke. Y'all told my Senior Citizen, I guarantee all them niggas, they don't teach people a motherfucking thing more than I do. Look, $250 million empire. Nasir Jones. Jim Jones. Kickin indoors, and Jim Jones says this.
I thought Jim was talking about as far as right now in the clubs and everything is out here.
Hold on. Let's get to
it. What?
Where is that? No. I gotta find the right clip.
You made a comparison with you and Nas, man. Why out of everybody you pick Nas, bro?
I didn't do it.
What happened was these dudes out of Atlanta direct.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I gotta find that podcast. Where is that? That podcast must not be relevant. I can't find it. Nah, let me find it on Twitter. I'll find it on Twitter. But just remember, Nas, $250 million empire. Okay? Jim Jones kicking indoors.
To me that are also not around anymore. Been gone. Diamond, 5-time platinum, 4-time platinum, gold artist. I've seen it since 1997. Gone. I'm still here. From whatever you painted the picture to be, to me to being a hype man, or he wasn't the best rapper, or he just started. You did. The last time he was in some shit like this where people were comparing.
Look.
Like he's never been that viral at people want to paint. You still got to listen to me talking to you right now in 2025.
Yeah, listen.
What I did for Nas probably never been done for him in his life. He's never been that viral at all, ever.
Jim Jones is 50 years old saying he values virality over paying rent and over Nas' $250 million empire. I see why their target audience is YNs. Jim Jones can't pay rent. Mule kicking indoors. Nas up lovely, approaching, trying to be a billionaire.
Cooking them.
Jim Jones says he did more for Nas than anybody. Do you see why the Senior Citizen podcast is not doing that well?
Whatever you want a narrative you want to paint, you still got to listen to me talking to you right now in 2025.
This is like a girl saying, you know when people value clout and virality over money, wealth, and business maneuvers, you're like, okay, you're new to the game or you're young-minded. The only problem is Jim Jones is full of gray hairs. Chano doesn't grow the hair out because he's full of gray hairs too. They're collectively
calling this nigga
a century years old. Put Jim and Mano's age together, they're 105. They're 105. Them niggas was alive when Martin Luther
keep calling this nigga. He keep calling this nigga Chano.
Let's move on, Chad.
Working across teams is tough, but Asana helps you handle it. That's
so as y'all see, bro, he cooking them niggas, man. He cooked them niggas. This shit, you might want to say, damn, it's getting out of hand. It's getting out of hand. Man, he cooking these niggas, man. And my daughter didn't did all that, but man, it's hard. It right now. Let me talk to y'all real quick. Right now, man, this nigga act is waxing these niggas, putting belt to ass. He keep calling this nigga Chano. Like, hey, what you seeing right now, man? You seeing a systematic beat down. You know what I'm saying? 50 Cent doing it, and then you put your hands with academics, man. Oh my God, hey, that's a battle you don't want to fight. That's a battle you don't even want to get in. You know what I'm saying? Academics crowd already big, already something, man. So for you to, well, you ain't even be academics right now. He just being petty. I know academics. He being petty. I watch this nigga. He being petty. He belting the ass of you niggas, man. And make you niggas say something about him so he can go overboard. So that it's a fucked up situation to see Jim Jones going out like that. I mean, this is a fucked up situation. Like, by any means, this is a fucked up situation. So it's like, damn, big homie, how you going out like that? Like, that's fucked up though, bro. What, daughter? All right, hold on. Here I come. Be coming in a minute. It's fucked up for Jim Jones to be going out like that. You know what I'm saying? And, I don't know what else to say because it's sad. And it seemed like it's focused on Jim Jones, not everybody. So it's like, dang, that's messed up. But right now, we about to jump into we got some stuff from Durk. We about to jump into this Durk shit. We got an update from Durk. So I'm about to jump into this before trying to jump into this.
supplemental brief. Okay. So it's not, when I hear brief, I usually think you submit briefs with an appeal, but this is a brief for a motion, right? So the motion is to like get some certain stuff out of there, right? And I think Durk's team is thinking this. They want to lock Durk up based on what he was saying in raps. It kind of matches certain things. He said no. He said no. Like he said no, and like go. Like, and people think that song is like referring to like the death of Lil Pop, where infamously videoed is Quando Rondo screaming no, right? So they think that the songs match certain stuff, and they think that's not evidence that he did it, but it's kind of evidence how brazen he was and how reckless he was with carrying across these tasks, okay? And, I want the one I want, not the one, get me to kill the nigga I want. That's the one I paid for, or whatever the case is. Anyway, so they're now telling what songs they're going to specifically use. And it's the first time we're now seeing the government lay out their case in what they're going to use. So at the court's discretion, the government provided defendants with additional disclosure related to excerpts of a music video and lyrics the government intends to use at trial. These are the music submissions. So there's something called music submissions. The disclosure set forth specifically and narrowly. And the reason why they're saying narrowly is that you can't broadly just use lyrics. Right, so if Durk was like, yo, we spin and we spin again, that could be about anybody, or it could be just fake, could be just hyperbolic. So they're trying to show narrow lyrics and videos. They said the disclosure is going to be 12 songs. So they're trying to use 12 songs, 9 music videos, and 3 audio files. They said they're relevant and they're material to disputed issues in this case. For example, the government of defendant Banks' risque music video that premiered 2 months after the murder. Okay. Let's see Lil Durk risky. Now, let's try to read the lyrics before we actually look at the video, because maybe they're just playing the video for the lyrics. Keep a switch on me in case these niggas hate and try to switch on me. Fuck who you is. You try to play them games. I don't show sympathy. Won't hit none of the bros, hoes, them bitches on tempting me. My fingers hurt, demon on my ops. I don't got energy. But bitch, it's macaroni time. Tell my ops to post they shit and they close friends. They're all dying. All my ops the same. Every time they caught, they ass whining. All that shit y'all said in the booth that build careers ain't nothing slime. That's my block. Every gun I keep on me. Oh, okay. Ask the ops every time they see my face. They sugarfoot. Give me props. Gave my block them turkey bangs. Woodawook. How do you say his name? I never. Wood the cook. No. Wooka duck. Just Freesa.
Ooh, we got that reggaeton. Today, we're going to be making...
You know shorty ass gonna rob. I get you took, nigga. Let your seat up. Hop out the dome. Okay, let your seat up, bro. Hop out. Hit his dome. Hop out. Get him gone. Hop out. Do him wrong. Just prepare. You on your feet. You better not drop your phone. Tap that switch. Don't use it fully. You might have to see his bros. Little bro jammed up for a body. He ain't gonna change his clothes. I say, when you chase him, what you see? He said he chased his soul. Get on his ass. He ain't gonna be easy. He chasing hoes. Stand over him. That's the last thing he see. That's my favorite pose. Jesus Christ. Now, Durk was on timing. Why you running? Got your gun. So you let him die? I come from a block, you catch a op, you hit him 20 times. Catch a nigga. Oh, you love to slide? We make a shooter cry. Can't be around my dog. I still risk it. I know Zoo will drive. We tell him bro and them. Chill. Don't gotta speed. It's like an Uber ride. Pull up on my side, got 2 Drakes. This shit like suicide. Speed on the E-way off them pills. You don't know who crashed? Backdoor all across the city. You know the guy. You don't know who the guys, nigga. Grab your blick. Okay, all right. I'm not doing lyric read for everything, but I'm just trying to see where the government is trying to go with this, right? Grab your blick, bro. You ain't never gave me shit. You ain't my big bro. Ask if I'm lying. I gave him Hellcats and pistols. I gave my bitch my heart. Welcome to death row, bitch. Yeah. You ain't gonna die about your dog, but you gonna die about a bitch, man. You better shoot your gun until it's gone, then it click. We gonna get it on. I'm with you right or wrong. That's what it is. You a drink. Got my track hard bulletproof and it's supercharged. This ain't no tank. How you gonna vouch for a nigga who ain't never killed shit? His ass ain't got no rank. Catch a op, but you lucky it's Ramadan. Hold on, I got a prayer. Oh shit. Okay. He said, why even read it? So they're saying it contains lyrics where defendant Banks describes catching and shooting it up. All right. Here is some other stuff that, so Banks' team is saying it's hyperbole, it's art, and using them as prejudicial. So Banks is saying that the prosecutor is saying, their filing is admits that the defendants did not credibly dispute the relevance of the admissions or meaningfully address or distinguish any case the government has cited in multiple filings addressing the admissibility of the music submissions, nor could they. Right. The music admissions that the defendants Banks and Wilson have made go to the heart of this trial are admissible under relevant case law. As described below, the lyrics show that defendants and uncharged co-conspirators, chat, uncharged co-conspirators. Wow. Uncharged co-conspirators. That's the snitches, but I would think they would be charged, but it would be sealed. Or maybe they could say uncharged. I guess technically they would be lying. Because there's no way they're snitching and they don't have a charge, right? They got to have a charge, right? Whatever. Anyway, uncharged co-conspirators operated as a gang targeting ops. They show defendant Banks was a leader of OTF who uses money for violence. I pay rent. They're my shooters. They show defendant Banks admitting that he's the type to hop on a flight with a warrant, as he tried to do in this case. And they show defendant Banks rewarded alleged hitmans in this case by, among other things, placement and participation in music videos that were released in months following SR's killing. These admissions are relevant and material to the core disputed issues the jury will need to decide on when determining who killed SR. And the reason the hitman stalked and attempted to execute Quando in a busy street in Los Angeles. Moreover, the defendant parties here bear the burden to show their overbroad relief. Exclusion of all evidence is warranted. They have failed to do so. The government respectfully requests the court deny the motion and rule that the excerpts of music admissions will be admitted. The music admissions are relevant, material, and admissible for numerous reasons, each of which is well supported by case law. The excerpted admissions show the co-conspirators' criminal relationships and background of development of this murder conspiracy, including Banks and OTF's rivalry with Bowman.
Facts.
So they're saying the lyrics, repeated assaults, probative given to the defendants, repeated assaults on the credibility of the government's principal witnesses who testified about his control over co-conspirators. They would help. So they're saying the lyrics will help explain this. They'll help explain the reason defendant Banks and the co-conspirators would kill Quando and show how and why the hitman flew across the country in search for a reward for killing him. Okay. All right. Then it says, contrary to the defendant's claim about admissibility of lyrics and music videos, it's well supported by case law. As discussed above in the government's prior filings, courts routinely permit the government to introduce evidence like music admissions in conspiracy and gang cases.
Hey, attempting suicide because of a sports betting app is not okay, and you may qualify to file a claim.
Okay. Defendants, however, assert that the music admission should be treated differently and wholesale excluded because of the evidence amounts to art and poetry. These arguments have been rejected by multiple courts and appeals. For example, they name a few things. So cool. All right, so they're naming a bunch of case law. All right.
I think the nigga can beat it.
Okay. For example, the district court admitted that. Okay. So it's also okay. So they're mentioning another case that they did use lyrics.
If you ask me.
So they're using lyrics as motive and also proof of MO, which is modus operandi. Okay, all right, let's get back to Durk. They're mentioning other cases. We want to hear about Durk. The court reasoned, all right, okay, cool. All right. Okay, so they're saying lyrics is part of their core argument. And by the way, thank you for the five. Somebody said during the war chart. I'm going to go read that eventually. Thank you guys for all the donations and subbing up for the membership. It says, indeed, defense counsel rebuked that one central witness is a documented liar and a manipulator and a fraud to the highest order. So the case that
I think
The music emissions are narrowly tailored and relevant on their face. Rather than grapple with the actual text of the government's proposed music emissions, the defendant seeks to categorically exclude everything, basically. But the plain text of the emissions show otherwise, and here are the particular statements. So they're not breaking it down for the judge. Emissions defendants, Banks, and OTF had motive for seeking revenge. It says, these are the lyrics. It said, they be on my page like slide for Vaughn. I know they trolling me. Got it back in blood. Y'all don't know that's how it's supposed to be. I hope they got good speakers in court. I can't wait to hear that shit. Chat, by the way, should I go to the hearing? Should I go to the trial? That is a possibility. This is in April, and I don't know if it will get pushed back even further. There are some people who are in support of it getting pushed back, but the government is, or I mean, the judge is actually really with the idea of let's get it on some DMX shit, right? Banks also says, don't respond to shit with Vaughn. I'm like, fuck it, you tripping. Go get your gun. They dropping locations? I'm getting it. I'm getting it done. Fuck tweeting. We sliding. The feds are coming. Banks also said, we ain't trying to peace with them boys. I pay rent. They're my shooters. And it says, I don't want no nigga. Oh, okay. I don't want no niggas who you catch. I want the one. And I think it's going to say, I paid for. Trolling ass. We shot your homie. Especially if they take that context. We ain't out. Bounty hunter. But niggas who carry, I'll buy him 50K and got Didi with me. No, big threat. Block war. I got Didi with me. Yeah, block boy, hot boys. Got so many guns, we feel like Glock boys. And then Wilson, which is OTF Didi, he says, whatever you with, I'm with. Hop in a car with the gang, then you know it's all pressure. The members pop out with the switches. You know they all come off so close. OTF, we don't do no long distance. You know a nigga top off 10K just to get a nigga knocked off. They're also saying they're going to use Rumors by Gucci Man. Okay. School His Ass. I think these are the songs. Go by Lil Durk and Block Is Hot. And okay. And there's a couple more. They're using Wilson. We got time to slide. The only thing we ducking is the Jakes. Grab the Glock. It ain't no safety. All my niggas, they fighting cases. Murder ones, they beating the state. I done masked up with gorillas. 100 shots up in them sprinters. If he died, that's what he get. 100 shots dumped in his whip. I take pride in doing hits. Go and slide and do a blitz. Your homie died because we ain't miss. Oh, wow. But that's Didi again. And they said the admissions were striking similarity to the conduct in this case. We spin the block and we pop the car. I'm on his ass. I hate to wait. I never heard of dude. Only time I heard was on the news. Okay. We don't shoot out cars, phone them hopping out, hawk you down, and I'm close enough to ask that nigga how his chopper sound. Okay, there's some other songs. They're using Popeyes by Duty Low and OTF Didi. They're using Go and Big Threat. And they're using this. And said Banks says, before they spin, told him get they blicks and get they tints darker. Go, fool his ass. He think we buying some cars. We hop out, school his ass. Fool his ass. He ain't paying attention to this car because we got Uber tags. Interesting. And, wait, what song is this again? I forgot.
Very much so interesting. Because how they said they got up.
Did that song ever come out? At least. Lil Durk, School His Ass. Oh, it did come out. No, it's on. Yeah. That's relevant is that apparently in the vehicle that was stalking, and I don't know if you guys remember these photos of cars, Lil Durk, Lil Pop. The cars that were stalking
one of them.
These cars right here, I believe Didi and them was in one particular vehicle.
Looked it like a Uber.
And there was a fucking Uber. There was like a car service like tag on one of these. I can't remember. I think it was this car or this car. Okay. So that's why prosecutors saying it kind of matches what happened, right? Now, obviously, you could be like, bro, that's just something popular we rapped about. Like, what the fuck? Anyway.
Nah.
All right. And then it says, I'm the type to hop on a flight with a warrant. You got to catch me. Okay. The visual depiction in the excerpt of music videos are also material. So they're saying we don't only need the song. We need to play the music video in the trial. They're saying it's down. The music video is going to prove the co-conspirators' relationships and involvement in the murder scheme. And saying in addition of verbal admissions, the music admissions contain key verbal depictions that are Number one, it's going to provide necessary context to rap lyrics, which is like photographs depicting Davon Bennett, aka King Von, while the defendant raps about killing his rivals or his ops, which shows a relationship and connection with the co-conspirators involved in the murder scheme. So they're saying they were sliding for Von, right? Proves the downstream benefits rewarded from da-da-da-da. Okay, cool. All right. What else? Is that, for example, multiple music videos posted online after the murder depicted the co-conspirators with prominent visuals paying homage to Bennett, whose killing in 2020 prompted the attempt to kill Quando. Another video shows the defendant Wilson wearing a conspicuous OTF chain, rapping, "We don't shoot out cars, phone him hopping out and hawk you down," and nigga, to ask that nigga how does chopper sound. Such visual depictions are therefore highly probative of the key relationship that the government must prove at trial. Okay. More, let me see. There's something about payment, and I think this is probably the last part of the chat. I know I told you this would take a little bit quicker than it did. Defendant's argument that the probative nature of the lyrics, right, is extremely low. And it's impossible to differentiate between facts and fiction between the lines of the song. It diminishes the jury's role. So basically, they're saying that, listen, maybe it is fake, but maybe it's real. We shouldn't be deciding that. The jury should, and the jury should hear it. Okay? As the Ninth Circuit has made clear, the defendant's own out-of-word admissions surmount all objections based on hearsay rule, and they're admissible. So it means, yo, we could take it. If you admitted to doing some shit, we could take that and we could use it against you.
Yeah.
All right. At the bottom, now our excerpts from music videos and lyrics the government selected are material and necessary for the jury to understand and resolve. Okay, babe. For paying for violence. Okay. All right. Okay, so that's their submission. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna look at this other one. Let me see, who is this? This is Drew Finland. Okay, this is Finland.
They for sure just take all the fun out of rapping and just doing this.
Can I not search?
Not to mention they can use this shit against you. So
just give me 1 second.
no, you can't do that. But it's like, damn, they just
okay. There is
nigga really gotta put some shit together now.
There is
no more rap.
I can't find it or what documents in, but there is reports that's saying that Lil Durk supposedly paid for a murder, or probably those murders, diamond grills, that's kind of like, you know what I mean? Imagine killing somebody to get diamond grills. That's kind of like ridiculous, right?
Yeah.
Let's see if I can find the document here. Okay. According to this, all right. Hold on. Okay, give me 1 second. That's a grainy picture. I want to get the real thing. Durk. Sorry, chat. So this whole thing is that Durk was buying these guys grills. Like, I ain't gonna lie to you, that's some crazy shit, right? Like, details of this is like, imagine you kill somebody and he pays you with a diamond grill.
That's not true.
Is this it?
That's not true.
30. No.
That ain't true.
To exclude supplemental.
That shit not true.
Okay, this might be it. Okay, here we go. Thank you. Perfect. So in this, it says defendant Banks' use of coded language, which is like it makes anyone who killed Bowman straight. So they're further saying that what they're going to be proven in court is that Durk was talking about the murder. Remember I said that, it's going to be tough if they don't have Durk dead to rights. And it's looking like they don't got Durk dead to rights saying, yo, did you kill, y'all need to go kill him and I'll give you $1 million. There's nothing that's straight. So they're going to be using a lot of experts that are supposedly, in tune with street lingo, Chicago lingo. They're going to bring gang experts. They're going to be, using people who are kind of like, kind of interpret to the audience and say when these type of words are said, it's meant to mean this. So Dirk Banks' use of coded language, which is he would make someone straight for anybody who killed him to comply the quid pro quo requirement of the murder for hire, right? So apparently they have something, right? Definitely more than just co-conspirators saying Durk said it, but they gotta have something where Durk's like, yo, I'm gonna make you straight, right? And obviously Durk's gonna argue like, bro, no, like this dude, you know, worked security for us, or he did something for us legally, and that's what we're gonna be talking about, right?
You got it. What paperwork at though?
The words as consideration for do not strict import the solicitor and the hitman of payment in exchange for murder. So they're kind of, this filing was to kind of, Durk's lawyers are still trying to pick at the, or stab at this murder for hire charge, saying,
thanks,
you guys don't even have enough evidence to go forward to prove that this guy did a murder for hire. They're saying they do. The words consider, okay, it doesn't, but instead require a clear mutual agreement between the solicitor and the hitman of payment of murder. The nature, breadth, and also the context of the defendant bank's promises includes the downstream economic benefits that the co-conspirators receive following the murder. Indeed, the statutory language of that sweeps in anything of value and the primary significance. And let me keep going. This broadly applies to currency, drugs, weapons, or anything else that's quantifiable in monetary value. They then continue that says, whatever. Okay, this court concluded that the jury instructed the jury that not only money but drugs, guns, or an involvement in future crimes would yield cash profits can also constitute consideration under whatever. And for that reason, defendant bank's contention that grills. So they're saying defendant bank that grills for rewards for certain the government is trying to say Durk using grills, and Durk, you can't use that. You gotta show money. So this idea of murder for hire, it's been disputed in courts many times before. Is it murder for hire if I buy you a car? Some people, well, the courts have ruled it's still murder for hire if I don't give you cash but I buy you a car. It's still the exchange of goods that has monetary value. So essentially, if you get anything of value, that's like paying cash, and that's basically the premise. So the government is saying, you know, Durk's team tried to do a routine like, hey, you can't prove there probably is no transactions in there where Durk has paying for the murder, or maybe like there's reasonable enough doubtful transactions in there. Maybe Durk has somebody on payroll and be like, no, he has a record contract with me. He gets this every quarter. He does security for me. He gets paid this. Nothing of these payments through a legitimate business is actually for murder. So they're saying that it goes beyond just cash payments. It goes to gifts. And some of the gifts are supposedly jewelry. Okay, jewelry. And he gave them the jewelry to make them straight, follow the murder. Okay. Now there is some talks of money. Here we go. We're gonna read up a little bit further. Here detail. Okay, in the superseding indictment 1, together with the government's substantial and organized discovery, it obviates the need for the bill of particulars because they provided clear notice to the defendants of the government's murder for hire theory. The government has alleged, and its discovery clearly supports, the straightforward theory that defendant Banks told co-conspirators he would reward anyone who helped kill his rival, Taekwon Bowman, aka Quano Rondo, that defendant Banks and other OTF conspirators attempted the murder in LA on that day. And even though co-conspirators did kill SR and not Bowman, Banks nonetheless rewarded the co-conspirators by, among other things, featuring many of their direct participants in the murder.
Ooh, we got that reggaeton today. You guys sent it.
Like they stretching
in music videos and rap lyrics. In the
I could believe, I definitely believe that a motherfucker smack somebody and then okay, Durk, like, okay, yeah, that's what I needed. We're gonna do a video, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this, we get you popping. This how we're gonna get you popping, we're gonna do this, do that. You know what I'm saying? Like I could believe that, like I could believe that. I could believe a nigga setting up a situation for a person. I could believe that. I could believe all the other stuff, but it's like it's hard to, but it's not hard to believe that he just flat out whoop out the bell. Because in all cases, that's just how it go. But it's like he's smarter than that. And then before motherfucker even saying, before a motherfucker even putting it out there, or the feds on the feds on the feds on him, he probably thought the feds on him because just so much dirt them niggas doing. This just not the only dirt. You know what I'm saying? So much other dirt motherfucker that did. You know what I'm saying? So much other dirt he has done. So many other motherfuckers he has paid for probably. All right. That's what I'm taking from it. You know what I'm saying? I'm from the neighborhood. I'm from the hood. I know what the money gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Treacherous neighborhood. So at the end of the day, it's like I'm not dirt as a person, but I'm a pretty good measurer of a person, of people. And shit, Durk, he give me them type of vibes, bro.
Months following the murder. For example, the government anticipates that a cooperating witness, here we go, will testify that defendant Banks made clear to the witness and other OTF members that anyone who killed Taekwon Bowman will be made straight. Okay, so that's what the snitch is going to say. The person who's going to cooperate is going to say, yo, Durk told me I was going to be made straight. Now, it's kind of interesting here. They're not saying that this cooperating witness is also somebody that's involved in music, but they're also saying it's not only being on somebody's track. They're saying these guys could be in the background of a video. Now, if we go to Ha Ha, right? Wait, Ha Ha was before, right? Ha Ha. When did that drop? Let's find the video, right? Yeah. That dropped before. That dropped before, because Lil Pop died in August 2022, and this dropped on February. I don't know if you can see it, February 2022. So yeah, they're even the lyrics from here that they're doing and said, "Don't respond to shit with Vaughn." They're saying those lyrics is not proof of murder; it's proof of motive, right? So that's why they want to use lyrics. But let me go back to this. They're saying the cooperating witness is going to testify. He made clear they'll be made straight. Now, what's most likely going to happen, y'all? It's like, you know, and I want to go down to Chiracology, which, by the way, I got to imagine the feds and the FBI people, they're definitely on Chiracology, right?
Hell yeah.
They're saying that, like, putting a nigga in the back of a music video would be a reward. Like, say one of these guys slid for Durk would put them in a music video, like, you know, might be a thing to get your clout up. Some of these guys supposedly were aspiring musicians. If you're in Durk's music video, they claim even being in the video is of monetary value. There's value to being in the video, which is kind of interesting, right? Okay, all right. So the discovery shows that the defendant Banks used his trusted lieutenants, which is Didi. Remember I told you.
No.
The government really wants Didi to flip.
But
that's why Didi's taking a strategy of, yo, what this shit got to do? If y'all think I did something, what this shit got to do with Durk? And that's the proper way to play it, because the murder for hire falls apart if Durk's not involved. But it kind of falls apart if you supposedly didn't go recruit people for murder. So they're playing at both angles, but those two people are really important, and you're not going to see, it's like co-conspirator 5. What we're going to see, like, you know who I think this is? The cooperating witness?
Meet Voto AI, the photo editing software that everyone's talking about.
It says, you're going to be made straight. You know who I think that is? I think that's Vonnie, honestly. You know, I hate to, like, kind of say it now, but I think it is Vonnie. I think it's Vonnie and co-conspirator 4 who gave the drop, the Crip who gave the drop out of LA. I think that's them in terms of being promised things. Anyway, let's continue. The discovery also showed the defendant Banks uses trusted lieutenants. Okay, we read that already. Let's get here. Consistent with defendant Banks' promise to reward co-conspirators, defendant Wilson solicited hitmen. So now, remember, so this is now, I believe, co-conspirator. Is it 2? Yeah, this is 2. So 2 is going to testify to this because one of the shooters is a snitch. They're not named. Just listed at co-conspirator 2. Right. They're the ones who testify. Yo, Didi recruited me to kill the guy, and he promised me, as you hear what prosecutors are saying, $1 million. So they're saying Banks was going to pay $1 million in exchange for it. So in exchange for flying to LA to commit the murder. Keep in mind, co-conspirator 2, which we don't know his name, the three shooters, I forgot they're the two, they're known, and they haven't switched yet because they're filing motions with Durk. So you can tell they're Team Durk. Or they haven't snitched on Durk yet, clearly, because Durk's lawyer and their lawyers are working together, or basically together because they're doing joint motions, or they're supporting a memorandum. However, co-conspirator 2, which we never saw, there's one shooter who never got named. That's the snitch.
Yeah.
That's the guy who's going to say, and Didi told me this. Now, I don't keep, we've talked about it so much. Durk's escape out of this rat trap, and no pun intended on the rat trap thing, is the idea that the shooter never spoke to Durk. And you would imagine if Durk is using a middleman, Durk never spoke to the shooter. Durk allegedly told Didi, go get some niggas that gonna handle it. The shooters is talking to Didi. They know Didi be with Durk. Didi tells him, Smirk got $1 million for y'all.
Yeah.
But there's no conversation with Smirk. Okay? So it says Wilson solicited them, and they were going to get paid this for doing it. Okay. Moreover, the government has also disclosed a list of defendant Banks music videos. Okay, cool.
It gets sticky.
There we go. There we go, people. Okay, that's the latest on the Durk thing. As we get closer to April, I will keep you guys in the loop. I'll keep you guys in the loop.
Man,
keep you guys in the loop.
Man.
Man. Okay.
Sticky.
All right. Are you locked and loaded with me? Did you fall asleep? I know sometimes when I get to the reading, I should have probably put the reading to later. Did y'all fall asleep on me? Is the chat here?
No,
we do a little wellness check. It's time to read donations real quick. I will read donations. Chat, remember, if you guys are rocking with me tonight, we're really behind on topics. I got about 3 more hours to go to really get to everything. So if you got somewhere to go, I know it's a Saturday night. Tell me the update on the fight. We'll check on it too. But we gotta do shop. There's a lot of things to talk about. Y'all good? Let me see. I'm gonna check all the chats real quick. Let me go check King Academics chat. How are y'all doing? And yes, this is the intermission. Go put this shit in the microwave because we're about to get to the Epstein stuff right after this, okay? So go get your food in the microwave, get the DoorDash popping. You know, now you're gonna shut the fuck up. No, the goal is now I'm gonna be speaking even 20 times more. So the goal has failed. So we're trying to figure out this idea that, okay, so maybe if you scare act, he'll just stop talking. No, I think when you try to do something big, but some things drown it out. Or maybe it is that big. It is that big because a lot of people really felt the way about Nicki, right? Race, I'm pretty sure Lebebe will get to that finish line before me. Even though I'm Jamaican. I got Usain Bolt somehow influencing me. I'm Jamaican. You know, we're the home of the sprinters. But if you put 3 perk 30s down there and a pint of lean, that crackhead might get down there even if he's slow as shit. You know, he might be slow mentally, but that crackhead's gonna get down there. Trust and believe. Okay.
Hey man.
Weak sales, nigga. You did all weak sales, nigga. You did sales.
President Donald Trump.
See where we at with it. Let's see.
Youngin Ace.
Let's see where we at with it.
They shot you. Sales, nigga. You did all that mushmouth rapping, nigga, and the owner faux PF. Weak sales, nigga. You did weak sales, nigga. You did all that mushmouth rapping, nigga, and it sold 14,000, right? If it sold 14,000 the first week, and really then we counted the full week. Listen, here we go.
Money though.
Here we go.
That's still good money though.
It sold 11K. Oh, 11K one day, and then it sold 34 the first week. Man, you sold. All right, let me give you the 34. Bro, you sold 34,000 the first week, nigga. How the hell you want 40 million, man? These niggas is delusional, man. Atlanta looking crazy right now, man.
Money though.
Full pocket full of hoes. This is crazy. How you ducking a fade with me? The niggas say want 40 million. The niggas acting like this is Jake. The nigga acting like this is Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather fighting. Cause somebody tell yo, have you seen this? Yo, this nigga can't be serious, bro. Bro, I wouldn't be even asking for that. And low key, yo, I'm gonna keep it a beam with you. Know I said whatever he get, nigga. I thought he was gonna be realistic. I thought Lebebe is on some like gangster. So I'm like, yo, I bet. What's up? Let's like, cause I'm telling you, he's like a scrawny drug guy. I'm like, I bet. Whatever he gets, give me half. This nigga's not. You know what he did? Exact said Chopper was gonna do. Watch, he gonna outprice himself. Nigga, ain't you a hood nigga? Y'all niggas should be fighting for fun. You squabble up just cuz. I'm the one that everybody says probably never had a fight. Okay, you're my first fight. You get to knock me out for all the shit that I taught before and will continue to talk till we squabble. It's no, yo, the streets is going out sad, man. Streets is done, bro. Streets is done. I keep telling y'all, anytime these bitch ass rappers start doing some weird shit, call them out for a squabble. Fuck all that. Let's squabble. You know what they're gonna say? Well, call the right one out. Don't call out Blueface. Blueface down to squabble with you. This nigga. Yo, anytime these little scrawny drug addicts start going whatever, just call them out for the squabble. They want no smoke, lactose intolerant, nigga. Jesus Christ, bro. I would have rather him just tell. I'd rather he would have just told Aiden like, yo, man, fuck that pussy ass nigga, man. I ain't squabbling with no bitch ass nigga. I would have rather him say that he could still look tough. But given a number that is out, bro, you sold 34,000 records first week, fool. Who on earth would pay you $40 million? Niggas wouldn't pay you $40 million to read an encyclopedia, and that would be the most challenging thing you could do. What is wrong with this retarded ass nigga? Yo, chat, come on, man. Streets is done, man. Streets is done. Yo, street niggas turn down the face with nerds. Streets done, man. It's done, bro. This shit is done, man. Bring back King Von, man. Where the real tough rappers at, bro? Where the gangsters at, bro? This is crazy. This nigga sold 34,000 records first week. He did a belly flop. He did a belly flop. Nigga, hold on. Let me, I gotta put this on the screen. Let me show you what 34,000 records actually, we don't gotta do the math. 34,000 records, record sales is still priced around $10 per record. That's his music that, I don't care how long he worked on it, made $340,000. One record is about $10. That's how they price it, even with streams. That's why they do the math on the stream and stuff. And when you buy a CD, usually $10. 34,000 records first week is $340,000. Nigga, the best thing you do, and you made $340,000 after you ducked the whole year claiming you were creating some shit, wouldn't pick up the phone for Spider, then you drop this bullshit, you sell 34,000 first week, which is $340,000, and you are asking for $40 million in a fight. Nigga, get a grip. Squabble up, nigga. Do it for the A.
That's straight though, I ain't gonna lie.
What is up with this nigga? This is, yo, hold on, I gotta call Aiden. Yeah, that number is fake. It gotta be fake. No way. Yo, the gangster rappers. Wait, nah, this is, no way. Wait, Kid.com. No way, bro. No way. Hold on, now I gotta call Aiden real quick. Nah. This gotta be some fake shit.
For a nigga like him, that's It's low.
Nah, this has been
Still
answered.
straight
Hold on.
though, bro. Like it's still straight though, bro.
This is crazy.
No big wow, but great.
Hey, answer the phone, bro.
What's up, sexy?
Man, stop all that white boy gay shit. Listen, yo. I just seen a clip. You capping, right?
What?
Lebebet did not ask you for no $40 million. You're lying.
Well, to be fair, I offered him. I said a number. If I can get this number, would you do it? He said yes. But it's just really hard for me to get that number.
Bro, stop it, man. Yo, Lil Baby yo, Google Lil Baby when the nigga had rotten teeth, nigga, and was wearing the same shirt 3 days in a row. He was supposed to be squabbling with crackheads in Atlanta for the free ski. Come on. 40, yo, he think he Canelo, bro?
You're like, I said no, fucking retard. I said no.
Yo, you think he Canelo? You think he Javante, bro? Come on, bro.
Why are you mad at me?
Yo, ask him to send you a video of him boxing somebody that you could know if you
Why are you mad at me?
Nigga, because you letting him spin you like he's... Bro, yo, why didn't you just say to him, respond to him and say this, bro, if you don't want to fight him, just tell me. Because if he wants to fight, he will make it happen. Just all you got to say is, bro, honestly, like, if you don't want to do it, it's fine too. Because you do know, like, it's like you saying, do you want to fight this person? I say, yeah. And then you're like, all right, cool, let's work out a deal. And I say, give me $200 million. You'll be like, yo, bro, you don't want to fight.
All right, I'll call him off stream.
Bro, we got to get this going on, man.
I'm going to call you off stream. I'll call him off stream, okay?
Bro, we got to get, tell him man up, though.
I want you to end stream and come in my Jewish pussy.
Man, you see, this is the reason why the fight not happening. You doing too much gay stuff. Like, yo, listen, you got to call him. I'm gonna send you a Blueface video. Tell that nigga like, yo, forget all this shit, man. Squabble up, man. What's up, man? Like, yo, tell him like, he can't duck. Yo, isn't the streets dead if he ducks a fade with a nerd?
Tripping.
A healthy liver helps your body process food.
All right, Dad, what are you making?
A new go-to morning smoothie.
$40 million? Yo, come on, bro.
All right, how much y'all put together, bro? Damn.
Yo, streets is dead after that, man. Streets is dead.
All right, I'm gonna call you later, bro.
Yo, the 4PF goons right now who been shooting and killing niggas for him, yo, they all saying like, yo, bro, like, our boss scared to catch a fade with a nerd? After we done clap mad niggas for him? Oh, hell nah, man. Yo, this is crazy. Yo, man up, Lebebeb, man up. Yo, hit him. Yo, tell him tell him he can wear headgear. The retarded nigga helmet. He could wear that. He could wear that.
I'm gonna call him and I'm gonna call you off stream.
All right, bro. This is
tripping,
crazy,
bro.
I love you, Dad.
This is crazy, chat. I can't believe this type of shit, man. What?
We be seeing some of the
chat. What the fuck going on, man?
These things.
I can't believe this shit. They want $40 million. Yo, stop it. Chat, am I tripping though? Like, the thing with, like, to put in perspective, I get it. Obviously, Lil Baby, Blueface, not the same caliber. When Blueface hopped in the ring versus, I believe, Ed Matthews, he got like $200,000. Right? I could, like, obviously he's a way bigger figure than some of these people I mentioned. YK Osiris, he's not even getting 100,000. Right? Like, this idea of like this crazy bag. Let me tell you what would have to happen. And I'm realistic, right? Yo, if it's a few million, you could kind of make it work. You could see the promotion, the center. We're not professional boxers. If someone's getting $40 million, that means there's going to be a pay-per-view demand. You have to sell pay-per-view. Lil Baby can't sell out a stadium that's not State Farm in Atlanta right now. How the hell you think if they wouldn't listen to his retarded ass rap and fill up a stadium, why the hell would they show up for a scrawny ass to box me? I'm not the best fighter. He ain't either. Like, what is this nigga talking about? Just duck the fight already. $40 million? 40? Bro, just really do the math on this. Professional boxers get that. Look, this is how they make the money. Right? This is how they make the money. There's an arena. People are going to pay to come to the fight. That's a nominal fee that is part of what's going to go to the purses. Right? And also the promoters. Then you have the sponsors. What's on your shirt, your shorts, what's in the ring,
Right.
you know, this and third, the lead ups, a lot of like sponsors get in because big moments, whatever. Cool. Then it's usually pay-per-view. It's pay-per-view. How much did Oscar De La Hoya make in fight versus Mayweather? I want to show you what this nigga is asking for. So Oscar De La Hoya made 52 mil. Well, this was the guaranteed purse. Okay, factoring percentage. Okay. Which one? 25 million? 25. 20, okay, 25 million. Mayweather earned. Okay. All right, Mayweather. And this was okay. So Mayweather got 25 million for this one. What fight was this? Which fight was this? Okay. The highest purse for a fighter at the time. Now, the reason why I'm looking that up is I want to look up pay-per-view buys. Okay, there was 2.4 million pay-per-view buys. They're spending $99 to watch Floyd and De La Hoya. That's why Floyd took home 25, De La Hoya took home 52. There was 2.4 pay-per-view buys.
Man, a lot of money.
Do y'all understand? And this is why we talk about how dumb these rappers are. This is one of the biggest fights in history where Floyd guarantee was 25, the other guy's guarantee was 52, but this guy wants 40. Do you think that, bro, do you even think 24 people would buy, like, all right, let's not say 24. You think 200,000 people would buy pay-per-view of me and Lil Baby fight? Come on, bro.
No.
Come on, bro. This is crazy. See, niggas in here coping. Lil Baby says, pay me like a superstar or don't call my phone again. This nigga think he's Canelo or something. Would anyone pay $40 million for that fight, or was this never happen at all?
It's not gonna happen.
Yo, what the hell? Somebody said, bro is getting his butt kicked, so $40 million is worth it. Somebody said, academics catching hand. That's what I'm saying. So beat me up, right? Because remember, he's a gangster rapper. I'm Durk. Is worth $40 million? Yo, this is ridiculous. This is why I keep playing. Y'all send me the clip. Y'all send me the clip, man. This is Lil Baby right now.
Bro, you niggas is pissing me off.
Here we go.
Imagine me popping it to a nigga online, like, nigga, yeah, nigga, anybody that can set it up, nigga, set it up, let's do it.
Right?
Then the nigga start putting shit in motion, and you're like, well, wait, I didn't negotiate my
Yo, that's Lil Baby right now, bro.
Terms of the deal, like, what?
Yeah, what? Yo, shoot me. I thought you a street nigga. I ain't gonna lie to you. I thought Baby was like that to the point he'd be like, yo, I'll box that nigga for free. Set up a ring in the middle of Atlanta, nigga. I'll knock him out. Nigga, I think that should be the thing. We fight for who's the king of Atlanta. I'm gonna knock him out the ring. I'll knock him out the ring. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
I'll own 4PF. I'm the new king of Atlanta afterwards. All the CBFW, PTI, HDMI guys got to report to me. That's how I was thinking. I thought he was a hood nigga. Yo, just set up the ring in the middle of the hood. Have a bunch of, he'd be like in like Rolls Royces and SRTs. Just surround the ring with that. And have the whole Atlanta watch. On some gladiator shit. Well, and whoever wins is the new founder and the owner, 4PF. The new king of Atlanta. I could run Atlanta for a little bit until Waka Flocka want to fight. Is Waka from Atlanta? Waka look like he can fight. I ain't gonna lie. He big as hell.
Hell yeah. I think Waka Flocka could fight.
But this is Lil Baby right here.
Cuz, you know everything is gonna be contracted and written up. The flyer get posted and you talking about negotiations? Like, that sound like some peace treaty shit, like some watered down. Like, what do you want? Cuz, we squabbling or not?
Yo, cuz, we squabbling or not?
Like, bro, you niggas is pissing me off. I'm finna go run a fade. Like, outside. That's my fault for getting worked up, though, cuz. That's my fault.
That's my fault.
You know why it's my fault?
He half retarded. He a perk addict. He always off some shit.
Cause Muslim, a vegan, and a Crip, so it's like a nigga like that don't even know himself for real. Cause he like nigga, nigga, anybody that can set it up. But we know what that means.
Hero.
About 3 or 4 times already. I think I should publicize it and make it a thing. So this nigga talking about negotiation. Nigga, it's time to squabble up. Nigga, you talking about a negotiation? Nigga, what you want? A Honda Civic? Nigga, what you...
I need this clip. I'm posting them back to back. Right now on my main page. Send me this clip. Yo, send me this clip. I'm about to post. Send me this clip right now, chat. Yo, this nigga talking about, nigga, it's time to squabble up. Nigga, like, what you talking about, nigga? Like, yo.
If you have Snap or Medicaid, you may qualify for a free iPhone or Samsung, plus up to 10.
Classic.
Oh, man. I told y'all, bro. I told y'all. Between Young Thug and Lil Baby, man. Yo, Gunna, please come say. Yo, Gunna, let me and you spar and let's save Atlanta. The street nigga, Lil Baby, is scared to get in the ring. Gunna, me and you could spar. We could do it for charity. Okay? We could, you've been doing your marathons. You got a lot of stamina. Pause, it seems. Me and you could spar for charity and, like have somebody stream it. That's fine. I don't got no issues with you like that. Hopefully you don't got no issues with me. But if you do, fuck it. But we could spar for charity. I don't think you a bitch like that. I don't think you a bitch. Gunna, I don't think you a bitch like that. I'm going to keep it a bean with you. Real talk. I think me and you, we could do a little sparring for charity. Couple of rounds, 2 rounds, We ain't doing too many minutes now because I don't know about my cardio. But I'll do it with you. We don't got to put no money involved. Maybe get some donations, donate it to a good cause. I'll do that with you. Lil Baby's a bitch. I can't. It's crazy. It's crazy. I can't believe it, bro. Atlanta's down bad right now. I can't believe it, bro. Yo, I'm gonna keep it a beat with you. If I was Lil Baby, I'm gonna duck this fight in the most gangster way, nigga. Nigga, if I'm Lil Baby, the first thing I would have said, nigga, I don't fight niggas. I don't fight niggas. I make niggas fight. Like, oh shit. Yo, if he had responded like that, he's like, oh shit. Nah, Baby on timing. Yo, what Wayne said? Yo, I ain't bought this gun to be boxing, nigga. Like, say some gangster shit that save your image. Right. Anyway, so bro, crazy. Sad, y'all. Sad. Anyway, chat. We have I think 1 or 2 more VIP tickets. I just looked at the sales. We're almost out of VIP. We have our live show coming up March 27. First time in Miami. I will be doing a live show for you guys. We still have about 3 or 4 VIP tickets left. It would be dope if we get sold out before the end of the stream. If you guys haven't copped your VIP tickets, cop 1 for you, cop 1 for your girl. I hope you're bringing a date. You know what I mean? Bring the girl that you be cuddled up with when you watch me. You got to bring her. You know what I mean? Come on.
Girl, you
of course.
when you watch.
Anyway, we have a few VIP tickets left, but we do have general admission. You guys could go check that out. Mods post the link, but if you guys are looking how to find it, just go on Eventbrite, type in DJ Academics Live Show. It's in Miami, Florida. and I hope to see you guys there, March 27th. Okay, I was hoping that me and Lil Baby could catch a fade March 28th, but don't look like it's gonna happen, bro. Don't look like it's gonna happen.
Yeah, that would be a nice little.
The hell is this?
That'd be a nice one.
Okay.
I will hope this happens.
Jesus Christ.
That,
All right.
That'll be a dog.
Do y'all want me to cover it? Like, Young Boy's been sending off a bunch of tweets. Y'all want me to cover it or nah? We can. I can't believe Lil Baby ducked that fight like that, bro. Bro, Streets is dead, bro. Streets is dead.
Come on, Streets is dead, bro. Streets is dead.
Oh, boy. You got a couple of those.
When it's time to get dough, I take off. Before the feds get the dough, I take off.
I'm just saying, like, anybody can, like, say somebody a rat or a snitch or whatever. We got to be careful with that, man. And this is what we got to do. We got to call the people out that's calling people rats and snitches without the paperwork to prove it. We ain't saying that somebody like.
So, Faith, what's happening? Don't start with all the bitch shit, bro. I'm gonna end the call. Don't start all the bitch shit, bro. Hey, bro, you don't tell me what to do. Bitch shit, bro. I'm gonna end the.
So y'all can see the whole thing.
You talking about bro? Start with.
I take off before the feds get the dough. I take off.
I'm just saying, like, anybody can, like, say somebody a rat or a snitch or
pull up on hood. So, Faith, what's happening? Don't start with all the bitch shit, bro. I'm gonna end the call. Don't start all the bitch shit, bro. Hey, bro, you don't tell me what to do. Bitch shit, bro. I'm gonna end the call, bro. Okay, listen. Let's have a civil conversation. What a pep broke ass shooter. All right, bro. I'm gonna handle that for you, bro. I'm gonna handle that for you. Don't start with the bitch stuff. Hey, listen, I don't gotta cuss you out. I'm asking you where paperwork at. You know T. Hey, shooter. You know T ain't told on you, bro. Man, that ain't true. Man, T is a hoe, bro. Hold on, wait a minute. Hey, listen, you just said don't start being disrespectful, bro. You just said that. That's my man. You can't talk about my man like that, bro. So listen. I ain't disrespect you. I ain't disrespect you. Okay, here, listen. If you disrespect one Detroit nigga, you disrespect us all. Oh, that's what y'all on. So you confirmed it. Cause confirmed what? Hey, they calling in and said that. Hey, listen. I don't give a fuck what they saying, nigga. I'm the OG. Hey, they saying that they ain't on that. So listen. That. With you, we don't. And hold on, calm down, bro. Let me talk. With you, I'm saying, hey, shooter, I got $50,000 for you to get in the box ring with me, bro. Me and you. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. I want to set it up. That's your word. I'm my crib. That's my word. On the east side of Detroit, that's my word. Let's do it. How you want to set it up? No. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my phone number in your DM. We gonna work it out. We gonna make it all happen. That's my word. Okay, but listen, in the meantime, 50 grand. Okay, so listen. So I'll stop it right here. I'm though. I might that's too big for y'all, so y'all can see the whole thing. I'll say this though. I do appreciate brothers online actually talking about phase. Some people be like, oh, they too old to be fighting or shit like that. I'd rather see these individuals get in the ring, hit and make a bag, man, off of the shit and do some positive shit. I ain't gonna lie. Now, as far as me getting in the motherfucking ring, I'm about to and I just was telling my cousin I'm about to start practicing. Training Muay Thai type shit. So I might get in the ring and fuck somebody all the way over. It might not be good. But as far as the boxing shit and what people trying to do, man, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm with it. I feel it.
it is what it is. A fight ain't shit. Win, lose, or draw, man. Like my thing is, as long as you get in the square, and you get in there and you don't run from it, and you go ahead and hit, man, you won. You automatically won right then and there, unless you do some shit like Adam 22.
Go to whack. Go to your big homie, right? And listen,
My big homie.
Listen.
Hey, look.
Hold on, before you go. Hold on. I'm trying to put this money in the bank. Hold on.
All right, put your little coins in the bank, dog face.
I ain't mad at you,
dog face.
I ain't mad at you. So listen, baby shooter, you know that you can't call no nigga no rat without producing that paperwork, bro. That's against the law. I don't give a fuck if you a Crip, a Blood, if you a real from East, bro. It don't matter where you from. You say a nigga rat.
Universal.
Listen, the paperwork that you put out, baby shooter, that shit was forged documents. It was fake documents, bro. You know it was fake.
Hey, dog face.
Yes, sir.
That's on Crip, nigga. Guess where I'm at. Guess where I'm at right now.
Where you at?
I'm in your motherfucking state.
Bro, listen. Pop out. My address is 15022 Harper Avenue on the east side of Detroit.
Send it to me.
Hey, hold on, I'm finna put it right here. Hold on. 15022 Harper Ave. There you go, right there. Hold on. I hope you ain't with whack. And listen, I hope you ain't with whack people, because whack people the police. I hope you ain't with them police ass niggas.
Hey, look, I'm a straight gangster. Hey, look, hear me up. You hear me though?
I'm listening to you. And listen, where's the paper?
I'm gonna give it to you. Look, send me your.
Wait. I thought you said that you was going on. I thought you said you was going on the Wack and Adams show. That's today.
That's today?
Yeah, it's Thursday.
I ain't know that.
Oh, come on.
This nigga trolling because he definitely went to No Jumper today. He definitely trolling.
Hey, listen, so shooter, let me ask you a question, bro. Serious question, right? When Wack 100 and Loose Cannon interviewed the neighborhood Crip, who said, okay, so listen, Big U hired him. In the meantime, to steal the U-Haul truck full of $40,000 of Christmas toys from in front of his house, and that he was gonna pay him on the back end once donations came in. Wack 100 and Loose Cannon interviewed that so-called Crip, and then they put the interview on YouTube and on Facebook. That ain't rat and shooter.
Who did all that though?
What? Oh, you ain't seen it?
I ain't seen none of that.
You ain't seen it?
I gotta see it.
Man, Wack be doing some shit like this though. Wack could do some shit like he'll sit there with Loose Cannon and he'll let Loose Cannon say a whole bunch of shit, right? Even if it's, no matter if it's like police type shit or whatever, however it come off, if it's incriminating, if you're telling about a whole case or whatever, he will sit there and let, you know what I mean, somebody do that shit. If I'm sitting on camera with somebody and they begin to talk about hot shit like what Loose Cannon was doing, it's either one or two, couple things that I'm gonna do. Either
I just seen Wack get.
I'm gonna ask Adam like, "Hey, cut that shit out." I'm gonna tell old boy like, "Hey, nah, I ain't trying to have that conversation with you right now. We up here to interview about something else." Or I'm walking out. Ain't no way in hell I'm like, "Wow, that's crazy. This some high tech shit right here. I don't know nothing for real, nephew." Like, I mean, and to allow him to say it. So when people be like, Wack be doing some police type shit, that's the shit they be talking about. And just for the life of me, I can't understand how a motherfucker can get mad. Like, I don't know. Maybe I was because I ain't gonna say I'm a street nigga right now because I'm old as fuck. I'm 46 years old.
That sound like Wack.
So I ain't in the streets, but maybe I was a different type of street nigga than other people because just with that still being in me, just me coming from that, I'm still cut like that. I ain't about to sit up and talk to you about no type of police activity about nothing, man. We on camera now. If we chopping it up behind the scenes, and I really don't want you to tell me too much of nothing because some shit can lead to conspiracy too. Me just entertaining a fucking conversation. Like, conspiracy is one of the easiest things for your ass to get caught up in or trapped inside of just by having a conversation with a motherfucker and saying shit like, yeah, and shit, yeah, you can get the knowledge of certain shit like that. That can have your ass in a bunch of trouble. So I've always watched what I even talked to a motherfucker about. You know what I'm saying? So I might be a different type of street, or maybe I was a different type of street nigga than other people. I really don't know what other people was involved in. Like, yeah, the gang banging shit cool, all the little prison stories and shit cool, but niggas that hustled, niggas that sold dope, niggas that was out here really getting to a bag and shit, playing with them, you know what I mean? Playing with them units. I think we cut a little different than other street niggas though, man. Like, and this ain't no disrespect to anybody that gang bang or nothing. I just believe that niggas that came from that dope era, niggas that was really out here like moving around and shit, I think that I mean that's, I can only come to that conclusion because of the way I see niggas that move around that don't really, you telling me all these other stories, but I don't hear no you got money type stories. And I'm not about to, it's to the point where I wouldn't even sit up and talk about my money move stories and what the motherfuckers I was getting bread with and shit like that, because that just ain't what niggas that got money do. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like these niggas was really just like in the streets or breaking in houses and robberies, and man, we was getting the only way niggas was like, you know what I mean, getting involved in the hitting licks and shit like that is like if the drought came, and you know sometimes them droughts be long as fuck, and like fucking like my money getting low. I'm like shit. Sometimes some niggas would get a little thirsty and hit a lick, but for the most part, niggas was hustling and selling dope when I was coming up. Like everybody around me, even like to the point that like the niggas that was in the gangs, like they was in the hood. I call it chasing cars. Like when the fiends pull up and like, oh, that's my auntie, I got it. Like, nah, that's my people. Like them niggas was even chasing cars and shit. Like motherfuckers was getting money in my era.
Right.
Yeah, we had gangs and shit. I think everywhere got gangs and hoods and different beefs and shit.
Right.
But at the forefront of all that shit we was doing,
money.
Niggas was hustling. Niggas had like I'm gonna get back to this dog face shit too in a minute, but I compare these little niggas, like people be like, where these little niggas getting these guns from today? These niggas ain't got no felonies because they wasn't selling dope and they ain't got caught with no dope. We couldn't buy pistols and shit legally back when I was young because by time niggas was like 20, 21, 22, 23, legally like able to carry a firearm. Niggas already had felonies from getting caught with crack, nigga. Like it was just a different era when I came up. So when I hear and see niggas on these YouTube channels like operating with snitches, with known rats, people you know that snitch, and you making excuses, or he ain't tell on me, or well, it ain't got nothing to do with me, or I ain't from New York, or I ain't this and that, and you sitting down at No Jumper with these rats and they talking about shit that they did with Big U and all that type of shit. Hell yeah, I'm looking at that type of shit sideways, and I believe that, and I feel like any nigga that came up how I came up looking at the shit sideways too. I'm gonna just leave it like that. I told you I'm gonna talk shit tonight.
I gotta see it to speak on it. Okay, so listen. So if I send you the footage of Back 100 and Loose Cannon interviewing a so-called neighborhood Crip who said that Big U hired him to steal that U-Haul truck full of Christmas toys from in front of his house, and he said, and Wack and Loose Cannon was interviewing him, and he said, how you gonna get paid? And the nigga said when the donations came in after a dog reported the truck had been stolen with the Christmas toys, when the donation came in, he was going to pay me and another Crip on the back end of donations. When I send you that footage, is you going to stand by Wack, or is you going to call it like a real nigga supposed to call it and say he wrong as hell?
That was dry snitching.
Changing how you shop can feel like a lot.
You okay?
It's different, but you'll...
Yeah, send it to me, dog. I gotta see it, dog face. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so listen, you taking that fade though, Shooter, right? Yeah, I'm taking the fade. All right, so listen, we got 50 grand on line, Shooter. You cannot run, bro. You can't run. I just got out the county for beating niggas' ass, bro. Come on, bro. Sure, you ain't been in one fight, that motherfucker. You ain't got no chicken or none of that shit. Stop playing. You ain't got not one. Hey, look. I got veneers. When I'm chip, bro. Look. What am I know. That's cause you don't know how to duck, nigga. Duck. You gotta duck, nigga. You can't just be putting your face in the punch. I'm gonna beat your old ass. Shooter, ain't gonna happen, baby. I swear to God, I'm gonna beat your ass, bro. You gonna be mad.
Hey, Shooter. Hey, Shooter, you gonna
be mad as fuck, bro. I'm gonna beat the fuck out
Hey,
of you, bro.
Shooter. Hey, Shooter, listen here, man. This make for good content. This make for good content, Shooter. But you can't fuck with me, young dog.
Hey, Dogface.
You brought up the wrong tree. I'm listening.
You too old, bro. You too old for me, bro. Come on, cuz. You too old for me, Dogface. You too old, bro. I'm gonna fuck you up, bro.
Okay, so listen.
Hey,
So
Dogface. Hey, Dogface.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Hey, look. DM me your number. We're gonna hop back on live in another hour. I got something to handle. We're gonna hop right back on here, though.
Handle your business, nigga.
All right,
Give me your number.
Look. The night before this, Dogface just called this nigga all kind of bitches, all kind of bitch ass niggas, all kind of shit, right? You get on the line with this man the next day, and instead of, because this is the first thing I would have did was, look, Dogface, I told you I had the paperwork on that rat ass nigga. Like I would have been showing the paperwork. I told Dogface this too. I was like, he talking about he want to show it on no jumper. Okay, good. You can show it on no jumper, but you know what? I'm gonna show it on no jumper. That's why I showed it on the other videos. But I'm gonna send you a screenshot to your DM so you can see that this nigga telling. I would have, man, the way Dogface be treating and talking to these niggas, man, I would have been
treated him.
Busted, like, you got me fucked up. Your nigga a rat. That's why I don't believe this shit. Because ain't no way in hell you gonna talk to me crazy about the shit, defending the man that I got if I had real paperwork on. That's why I think this shit fake, man. And y'all see when Dogface said, that other paperwork you showed was fake, he never said nothing about that.
Yeah, I seen that, man. I seen that.
When it's time to get dope, I take off. Before the feds get the dope, I take off.
Here you go. Ain't no Officer Hamilton. And the Watchdog organization is the Watchdog organization that was put into place after the Rampart scandal. He's gonna be good.
Yeah, so he's saying this is a website where I guess they look at crooked cops and crooked.
No. This is the website. Listen, right here.
I'm on live. I'm gonna talk to you in like 5 minutes. All right.
So here's what this is. Just in case y'all don't know. I don't know how y'all can't know about this shit because y'all from LA. So listen, the Watchers organization, they track police on the LAPD and the LA Sheriff's Department after the Rodney King situation and after the Rampart situation. So what they do is, you was never out here for Rodney King situation. So how you know about Rodney King? That track misconduct. You was never out here for Rodney King, though, dog. Hey, man, are you slow or just... I'm just saying, dog. Hey, listen. Listen. Well, you don't want to hear the truth because you know it's going to expose your ass right here. Right here.
Watch the watchers.
Yeah.
Hey, kid, he know Rodney King now.
Hey, listen.
Now he know Rodney King.
No, nigga. Watch this. You see that right there? Go look that up, Rockstar, and put that police Hamilton 321-9842 in there, and it's gonna say we don't have no officer with that badge number and that name. That paperwork fake, my nigga. Where can we get it at in Rockstar? If it's a police report, it should be a matter of public information through the Freedom of Information Act.
He said he brought it up there to Adam and Wack, right?
Yeah, I brought it up. I went today. That shit gonna come out in a couple of days.
Make sure it ain't that same fake ass shit. And hey, Rockstar. Now you know Wack Wack sent academics.
Hey, look, Wack could be mad if I said this, right? But I'm gonna let you know right now. Wack exposed something about you on there that the world don't know.
Hey, Wack can't expose shit about me, nigga. Keep it going.
On the dead homies he did. On the dead homies he did.
Hey, listen, he can't expose shit about me, nigga. Nothing.
On the dead homies he did.
Hey, listen, he can't expose nothing about me. My life is a public record, nigga.
That's on Crip he did, nigga.
Hey, listen, my life is public record, baby.
Come on with it. Come on with it.
Hey, what the world gonna see then?
Hey, listen, come on with my life.
When it
Public
come out, it
record,
come out
baby.
on Sunday, huh? Come out on Sunday.
Now what we gonna do is, so you gave in the paperwork, right?
Hey man, Wack expose you on the internet. You gonna see?
You can't expose me on shit, nigga. You can't expose me on nothing, nigga. Now come on with it.
Hey. Hey, you 52, ain't you?
No, I ain't 52, nigga.
How old is you, OG?
I ain't 52, nigga. Keep on guessing, though. Keep
How old
on
are you,
guessing,
OG?
though. Keep on guessing, though. Keep on guessing, though, nigga.
How old is you, OG?
Where that paperwork at? You niggas ain't getting away like that. You ain't getting away like that, Playboy.
I'm getting away like what though, dog?
You ain't getting away like nothing, my nigga. Where that paperwork at?
I got you. I already told you what happened.
Talking about whack expo. Hey, listen. What you niggas trying to do is, you niggas ain't finna put that shit in the game, nigga.
Hey, dog. Hey, dog. Hey, let me tell you what you need to do, bro. You need to go fishing. Take your grandkids out, bro. You too old for this shit, bro. You need to go fishing with your grandkids, dog.
Hey, listen, my nigga. What we need to do is this. What we need to do is see that paperwork you said you got on T, nigga, and make sure it's official.
We're gonna do that. And then, right? I don't want elderly abuse if I beat your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I don't want. You know what I'm saying?
Is you fading that bet?
Abuse.
Is you fading that bet?
Huh?
This nigga say he got the info, he the police. Police for what? The what? And listen, you niggas so stupid out there. And what you niggas don't understand is that because of the police misconduct in LA, and LA County, they have watchdog organizations that are community-based organizations, dumb nigga. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Hey, Dogface.
I'm listening.
Hey, Dogface.
I'm listening.
You need to take care of your grandkids, man. You too old for this shit, bro.
Nigga, I'm rich. Remember that. You need to get to where I'm at,
show
nigga.
me your bank account, Dogface.
Hey, listen. Show me your bank account.
I don't got
show
one,
me your
Dogface.
bank account.
I'm straight out the field with it, Dogface.
Show me your bank account, nigga.
I'm straight out the field with it. I don't got one, Dogface.
No. Show me nigga, I own property all over the country, my nigga. I own property all over the country. You don't own nothing in your name. Nothing. Zero. Zilch.
Hey, but you know I ain't broke though, huh?
I don't know nothing. I just know you talking, and I know you loud on T Grizzly. That's all I know. That's all I know.
But you know I ain't broke though, huh?
You ain't got shit. You don't have nothing. What you got? Bro, listen. Having a watch that's moist night jewelry and having some moist night chains, that's not no motherfucking money, bruh. What you talking about?
How much T Grizzly lose?
He ain't lose nothing, nigga. Nothing.
Okay.
Nothing. Now, where the paperwork at, Playboy? Where the paperwork at?
That's what I'm doing right here, bro.
That cheap ass burned up shit.
That's what I'm doing.
That cheap burned up shit. Stop playing. Stop playing. But so we doing the fight in Atlanta, right?
Yeah, we're gonna do the fight. Set it up.
We doing the fight in Atlanta, and you got bring your 50,000. I bring my 50,000, right?
On the dead homies.
On the dead homies. There it is. Then I see you.
All right, hey, dog.
Bitch.
Oh man, it's funny, bro.
Shall I fight him, Dad? I'll fight you.
You gonna beat the fuck out of the old ass nigga.
That's what you got.
I need some hot sauce though. Oh man, funny, bro.
Face bitch.
How is everything so far?
It's good. Can I get some hot sauce?
Okay, but I don't.
All right, I'm about to sit here and watch this nigga eat. This is the paperwork that they've been showing, that they've been talking about. This paperwork is not. If he shows this, let me blow it up. Let me make it bigger. If he shows this paperwork right here on No Jumper, y'all, let me be the first one to tell y'all this is not real. So if you just read the paperwork, right? and it gets the name and who the detective was. It says, "I Detective Hamilton," right? There is no Detective Hamilton that is associated with this department or with this investigation or anything to do with that. This Hamilton guy, the name of the Hamilton individual, he actually is a captain, and he's been a captain since 2021. This interview allegedly took place in September 2022. Like they just doctored up some paperwork. Second of all, I don't know if y'all have ever read paperwork or if y'all ever read a police report or anything like that. This is not what an investigation report looks like. Somebody typed this shit up because people was calling this boy out for what he did. You feel what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm gonna let ODM Slim go. Let's just see. Let me see. Baby shooter.
Hey. Hey man, y'all see what's going on, man. Looks like that might be some fake paperwork. Baby shooter might got some fake paperwork. Y'all see what's going on, man. We covered Jim Jones today. We covered Jim Jones and 50 Cent today, man. We jumped on some dirt. We got a little bit of dirt. Today. We covered some dirt today. And then we covered Shooter and T Grizzly, some of that shit. Tomorrow we got some topics. We're gonna cover them. Wait till tomorrow. We're gonna cover them topics tomorrow. I'm gonna try to jump on a little earlier though. I'm gonna try to be earlier. We did pretty good today. We building, man. We networking. I'm be on this business. I'm trying to be consistent every day. I'm gonna try to be consistent every day with reacting, be reacting to videos and shit like that. Tomorrow I might do a reaction solo. Reacting just to a video of mine that I want to react to. I'm not gonna be reacting to a person reacting. I'm gonna be reacting to a solo to a video. I'm gonna do a standard reaction. Probably gonna be like 10, 20 minutes. I'm gonna do that first. Then I'm gonna jump on again, get to the news, reacting with my pages I go with. That I react to tomorrow. But I will be on this thing tomorrow doing my thing. Shit, man, we've been on for what? 3.5 hours. Shit, we've been going 3.5 hours. Like my new chair. We doing good. I feel good. Feel good in this new chair. But we've been on for 3.5 hours, man. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Tomorrow we'll be back with some more info, man. We just got some shit on the wire with Young Boy, Plat-Boy Max, and some other shit. We just got some shit on the flow, man. So tomorrow I'll go over that. I ain't got enough time right now to go over it. We'll be all fucking day. It's rich enough, man. Rich enough, man. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. Tap in with y'all, baby. I'll be back on this thing tomorrow, man. It's rich enough. Oh, let me see something before I leave. Let me see something before I leave. Let me see something before I leave. All right, man. We out of here.